so funny.
And boop, we are live. Happy
At least
200
I'm not
subscribers.
Happy 200 subscribers!
We
The 200
did it.
creep is dead!
Thank you, Nico, for getting us there.
The Lisan Al Gaib!
The Lisan Al Gaib.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Oh, we did it. Holy crap. Yeah, Nico, let's work on that to get like the actual like socials to pop up because I have no idea how to do that. But
Yeah, I think like you can have just like a bot do those things for you.
Okay.
But I don't know how that works.
Killer. So yeah, we have been putzing around. Is there anything else that we want to go over before we hop right in? No.
Over under how long it takes us to kill Ken tonight.
3, maybe 4 rounds.
I was talking like real life time. Like, you think we can do it in an hour?
God, I hope not. He's earned more than that.
Manifest the old Ichibaran. How many PCs or NPCs are gonna die tonight?
How many
One.
NPCs?
Just
there
the
are
one.
2 in
Just
the
the
room
one.
with you.
All of them.
All of them.
If the
I've
All-God
got-
Cleric dies tonight, something has gone horribly wrong.
It's
Hey,
not a
All-God
TPK,
Cleric?
it's a whole Zoom call wipe. Everyone dies.
I'm gonna unattune from the loot and just take all of us out.
And I'm gonna throw a fireball.
Yeah.
Perfect storm.
Hey, Calorie
Yes.
at any point can unattune and nuke the building and have the ziggurat come collapsing down on
This
all of
can't-
you.
campaign ends when I want it to end.
I'm gonna become Chef's killing machine and just
Hey,
Just say-
unload.
You guys are above 200 subscribers on YouTube now.
What? Wait, what?
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 That's 201.
What? How?
What?
From who?
McClover.
Thank Colleen.
Over
Colleen part of the
7
clutch.
alternate accounts.
Let's go. Well, also, I love that, Darby, I have to comment on what you just said of being like, the campaign ends when I want it to. It's like, and I take you aside, Darby, you can just say you don't want to play anymore. Like, it's okay.
Hey,
Well,
All-God
forever.
Cleric, where's the self-destruct switch? The
No.
self-destruct switch.
Okay, but with all of that, are we ready to hop in and kill Kenneth Ward?
Look what I can do!
Okay, we want to play some D&D.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Wait,
yes. What?
Should I show everybody my other background?
No, it's gonna get us banned.
Switch it back.
No,
Yeah, leave it there,
no.
leave it there. There you go, there you go.
Tune
Herb is
into our
coming to block
Patreon
it.
to watch Gab post gay porn.
Zoom gave me it. I don't.
Who
I've
is
never
this?
uploaded that image.
Who
Who
is
is
this
this man?
Why is it on my computer?
Herb said, y'all nasty.
Y'all nasty. So we want to play D&D? Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then without further ado, a deep and cleansing breath before you hop in. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, then everyone, please join me. And everything after the breath is canon. Guys, we're right back where we left off. As ROACHY has rushed through the temple, the ziggurat of Zurigo, with the All-God Cleric screaming Kenneth Ward's name in fury, as it was revealed that Kenneth Ward is in the midst of robbing the All-God Cleric's sacred treasury, his collection of religious artifacts and weapons and gold that he has taken across his 30-year career of being a warlord across the island of Superi, which has now been contained and collected within this room. And as you guys enter into the treasury, knowing that Kenneth Ward is still within this room, that is where we're going to pick up right where we left off. You guys are able to look out and see mountains of gold and weapons and chests and religious artifacts. You're able to see wheelbarrows with chests in them, with shovels that were in the midst of like tossing more gold onto the pile. This is an incalculable amount of wealth. Very similar to the robbery of the casino back at the well. However, the only difference is that this is much less organized. And so with that, is there anything you guys want to do before we hop into the initiative order? As you know, Kenneth Ward is somewhere inside of this room.
Oh, we can't see him?
You cannot see him, and he, although the All God Cleric, is furious. Kenneth Ward makes no attempt at speaking with you. You do not know exactly where he is, no.
Okay, then I will cast See Invisibility at 2nd level, and I will surge because we decided I was at a 20.
Okay, you surge. Go ahead and give me that roll.
Yeah.
Is it possible to drink the thing ahead of time?
We're gonna say that's gonna happen in the initiative order, okay?
Initiative order, okay.
If you would like to do it ahead of time and you want to just burn your first round of bonus actions and reactions, I'm more than okay with that.
Oh, okay. No, I'll wait. Thanks.
93.
93. Give me 1 second to pull up. What exactly that is going to do. Where is it? Here it is. 93, you say.
You cast Power Word Kill at whoever you want.
What?
What?
Sounds like 2 NPCs are dying tonight.
So who? Okay, so 93. Anything that you guys want to just shout into the void? Any planning that wants to be done before I say what the Wild Magic Surge is?
Well, I cast
goes
the spell.
after-
Where is he? Or is
what
it-
what
or we're
is the
saying that
range of
for
see
search?
invisibility?
It just says I can see. Let me see.
I assume anywhere in your sight.
Yeah, it says you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible.
Okay, hold on one
Roll
second.
for vision, Olive.
Immediately have to change the music. Hold on, wait.
You honky ass.
When you ruin the DM's plan.
It's my favorite part. Hold on. Fuck the heist music. Give me 3 minutes to cook. Let's get
Ken
copyright claimed.
Ken doesn't deserve the heist
He doesn't deserve
music.
heist music.
We only deserve the heist music.
Exactly. Well, heists are only cool when we do it, not when he does it.
No.
Yeah.
You were able to
That's
see
our thing.
Kenneth Ward at the end of the central channel. I believe he is about 65, maybe 70 feet away from you. And as he is camouflaged, Olive, you are able to, only you solely, see him with his hand on his pistol. He has another hand, he has a hand on his pistol behind his back. He has another hand up, grabbing onto the handle of his sawed-off shotgun. And you're able to see that he is wearing the Duke's hat, the Duke's jacket, the Duke's corset, still adorned in his clothing. As he tilts his hat up, and you're able to see his black eyes stare directly at all of you.
As he makes eye contact, I pull up just my hand in a finger gun position, and I make like I'm lining up a shot. And as he looks at me, I wink at him and go, pew, and I cast True Strike on him.
Okay, we will count that as a surprise round. What do I got to roll? Or what's that
Nothing.
do?
That's just for me. My next attack on him has advantage.
Okay, absolutely. As you...
I also get a brief insight into the target's defenses.
a brief insight into his defenses. I will say, for that brief insight, please give me a quick strategy check, just Olive. This is going to be a DC 20.
You have guidance.
You have
well,
two
well,
guidances.
Two guidances.
Well,
And a coin.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna flip my coin because that was a nat 1. Yeah, let me roll. Okay. Strategy is intelligence plus proficiency.
Yes, it is.
12.
12? Okay, no, you lose nothing, but we can have you redo that check when it comes to your turn. But as you cast True Strike, as you make a finger gun, as your hand is coming up, you're able to see Ken go, and with lightning fast precision, he pulls out his gun, points it directly at you, and then moves to the side. And we're gonna hop right into initiative. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. First up on the docket is going to be the All-God Cleric.
Oh, God.
As the All-God Cleric is going to come over and is going to grab AJ right by the shoulders. He is going to turn you around. He's going to squat down in a deep squat, and he's going to look you right in the face, AJ, and say, "How can I be of service?"
But can I assume that he can see or he knows where Kenneth is?
You
Or has Olive relayed to everyone that he's
in
over
that
there?
in that little I point out where he is.
Okay. I'll say to the All God Cleric, I'm like, send me at him.
the Olga cleric goes, magically or physically?
Physically.
Physically. It's just, okay, we're gonna make a quick athletics check for the All God Cleric. Okay. He got a 6, meaning that he rolled a 21 as he picks AJ up 12 feet tall. He picks AJ up by the thigh and by the chest plate, and in like a he spins around, he shock puts you, and he's going to chuck you 40 feet. Where do you want to go? You can go anywhere 40 feet from where you are.
In the direction that he is.
Okay.
Straight.
You watch as AJ fucking flies.
Holy shit.
There you go. And that is the he goes like a mechanical angel with no wings and no way to land, as you are thrown 40 feet, and that is the All God Cleric's turn. He is not going to move unless otherwise instructed. Okay. All right, so next up on the docket we have Kenneth Ward. Also, this is not the music that I... Hold on, wait. This is the wrong music. Wait a minute. Oh.
What did he rolled a 6 and got a what? A 20?
A
He's a
21.
plus 15 to athletics.
Yes.
Sheesh.
As we are then going to go over to Kenneth Ward's turn. Give me 1 second here. Okay, Olive, you have seen visibility up.
Yes.
You watch as Ken, gun out, moves. He is going to move in this. No, wait. He's going to move in this direction. He moves past this cart and disappears behind this pile of gold here. You're unsure where exactly he is or what he's planning on doing, but he is moving. Okay.
So he's hiding behind the gold?
Or he's moving, or he's trying to do something else.
But I can see him. I have seen visibility.
So these piles of gold are like
okay.
tall,
Okay.
like they're almost like walls, basically.
Okay.
You cannot, and so you do not have line of sight on him right now.
Okay. And also, what did my surge do?
Oh, your surge! Right? I almost forgot.
It's okay.
You said 93.
Yes.
Incredibly useful. You gain spider climb for the remainder of this combat.
Ooh.
As an old fire genasi, an old water genasi woman goes, spiders are so important for our ecosystem, and she puts her arm on. You're able to see she's wearing like a dress covered in cobwebs, and she puts her hand on you, and about 30 little spiders crawl all over you, and they attach themselves to your the tips of your fingers and the tips of your feet as you gain spider climb.
Cool.
And we're going to get into what that does. Actually, I'll just tell you right now, to scale up and over these piles of gold, they are either difficult terrain or they require an athletics or acrobatics check. Olive, for you, you will have freedom of movement to go over these piles of gold.
Cool.
All right. Then with that being the Olga Cleric and Kenneth Ward, give me 1 second. Okay, got it. We're gonna move down to AJ and Coward. You guys are both on deck. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna use my bonus action and reaction to take the potion.
Okay, go right ahead. You were able to immediately
potion.
just shotgun that back. Your jaw, your mandibles kind of like open up, pour it down. You are now immune to Ken's paralytic effects for this fight.
And then
Sorry, go.
yeah, and then I'll just keep going in the direction I last saw him in.
Okay, got it.
30 feet.
Any action that you wish to take in this time?
Not right now, because I don't really see him.
Okay, not a problem.
Actually, I'm gonna dash.
You're gonna dash.
going.
Okay, not a problem.
I'll go to the end of like the row, and then I'll.
Okay, and you, give me a quick perception check.
Both of us are just AJ.
Just AJ.
Okay.
Although Darby,
12.
With a 12. Holy shit! Are you serious?
That one, please.
Yes, that was a disadvantage. He got a nat 1 on stealth. You were able to look to your left, and you're able to see in the top right-hand corner, you are able to notice, you don't see Kenneth Ward, but you do see an open chest. And coming, again, weirdly, you're able to see a spear float up out of the chest before and disappearing. As Kenneth Ward opened a chest and just took some kind of weapon out of this chest, and you know exactly where he is.
Okay.
And also, you have more movement from your dash if you want to get closer to him.
Yeah, so he's like this way, right?
Yep.
So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, right there. As far as I can go.
Absolutely perfect. And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, then Darby, what you doing?
Okay, I'm going to take my 30 feet of movement. Get like here, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to also use my bonus action action and reaction to take the anti-paralytic.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to use my action to dash so that I can get closer.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Where are you
So
going?
I end up
And then we got Mud on deck, so be thinking what you want to do, Mud.
hereabouts.
As Cower, you begin rushing, and you were able to notice that you run by several chests that look like they are locked and can be picked.
Ooh, good to know.
Okay, got it. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then, Mud, what are you doing?
I am going to use my bonus action to switch my wild shape starry form to that of the chalice, so I do more healing. And I am going to cast.
Kill
so I don't
him.
know where he is. I don't see where he is.
You do not see. So Olive does not have eyes on, and you do not have locate object up. However, if you wish to have locate object back up, you can cast that.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast locate object on his pistols.
Okay, got it. You are again. Your eyes roll back, and you are able to get a set on his pistols. You are able to see again gold, eyes, gold, and all of this wealth reflecting in the air, like this echolocation. You see both Cowrie's location, and you know that Kenneth Ward is still in the northwest corner of the map. Okay.
I want to point to where he is exactly, because I can sense his exact location.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shout it out to everybody.
Okay.
And then I want to be how far away am I from Cowrie? Where is cure wounds? It's touch. Fuck. I'm just gonna use my 30 feet to go forward.
Okay.
Wait, no,
got
that's
it.
not me. So there. Okay.
Okay. Understood.
That's my turn.
Moving forward, not a problem at all. And I will give you updates on Kenneth Ward's movements directionally.
Okay. Yeah, I also know what direction it's moving into.
Yep, not a problem. Okay, then we're going to go down to Kenneth Ward's legendary actions very quickly.
Ooh.
Give me 1 second here. Again, you're fighting a rogue, so it's very slippery behavior. Trying to avoid, and just to be clear, you guys get the sense like, is there any like shouting, any communication here as like you guys are kind of all spreading out across this room?
I probably would have called out if I saw like the chest movement. I probably would have just like screamed like he's over in the corner.
Okay.
Because no one can
I
see
would-
me overall.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing. Like I'm giving beat by beat, information on his guns.
Okay,
on
got
him.
it.
Yeah.
Mud, you are able to clock that. Here, give me 1 second. Mud, you are able to clock that Kenneth Ward is now moving south, directly south, away from that northwestern corner.
So, where? Like,
Towards you guys.
He is moving south. He's moving south towards the center of the arena.
yeah, I let everybody know that.
Yep. Okay, got it. That being Kenneth Ward's legendary action, you guy, it is going to be her with Olive on deck. Her, what are you doing?
Great question. Okay, movement is 40 feet. My bonus action, I'm gonna drink the antidote.
Okay.
So
Bonus
we'll do
action,
that.
reaction.
Yes, and then I am here. 40 feet.
Is he still behind the gold as he's moving south, or?
All of you do not have eyes on. I will let you know the moment you can see
Okay.
him.
Okay. 35 feet gets me here, so I kind of want to like be hiding behind the mound of gold,
Okay.
but I want to peek around the corner to see if I can like catch a glimpse of him or. If,
Go
like,
ahead and give me a perception check.
Guidance. 2 guidance.
Okay.
Guidance 2.
Guidance 2.
Lead on.
Let me know if you beat. So DC is gonna be 20, and also you're muted.
24.
24.
Yeah!
Once again, her as you're hiding again, your back touches a mountain of gold, very like Aladdin-esque, like in the mouth of the demon. You are able to feel like gold coins. And maybe it's a wash of money all across your backside. As you peer around, you are able to watch as, and you watch as again. You cannot see Kenneth Ward himself, but you see the same thing that AJ saw. A chest opens up, and you are able to watch as a small, like, rainbow leather bag comes up out of the chest and then disappears into Kenneth Ward's camouflage.
All right. I am.
And you
The
are
perception.
and
the
you would know that
perception was
Ken
not
is
my
right here.
action, right?
No, that was just a free thing that you can just do.
All right. Perfect. Great. I am gonna take my katana gun and I'm gonna try to shoot him.
So you took the potion, correct?
Yeah.
So that is your bonus action
exact-
and your reaction.
Oh. Okay. So
But
that's it.
But you have an action because you just want to shoot him.
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem at all. Now, Kenneth Ward is invisible, but you do know his location. So the way that this works in D&D mechanics is that this will be an attack roll, not a problem at all. It will be with disadvantage, though.
Okay. Dirty 20 to hit.
Holy shit, yes, that hits.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and a 19 plus 2.
Yeah.
2d4. Piercing. That's only gonna be 5 points of damage.
Okay. But with 5 points of damage to him, you are able to... Oh, so what does it look like as you twirl your gun? Where do you shoot him?
I think what I'm trying to do is, so I peek around the corner, I whip out my gun, I kind of like aim it up a little bit, and I try to shoot it where I think his like heart would be.
Okay.
Knowing how tall he is, knowing that he's probably trying to grab something, I try to aim it like towards where his like heart chest would be.
You catch his back fully to you, and so you aim for the left side of his torso. You hit him right in the shoulder blade, and you're able to hear as he takes that shot, takes the damage, and very quickly, a little bit of roleplay because you're the first person to damage him. You're able to watch as he whips out his pistol and fires 2 shots back at you, and they ricochet off of the coins right by your head.
I think as soon as I like take the shot, I kind of like duck back behind the coins just to be out of eyesight of him. But yeah,
he screams out to you and goes, "Always good at stopping people from making money, huh, Charlotte?"
Shut up, Ken! You killed the Duke.
An unfortunate casualty. But I'm surprised
Oh,
that... Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, unfortunate. You're the one that fucking killed him.
Well, you take a swing at me. It worked. You know, I'm still growing that tentacle back, by the way.
Well, I can't wait till you're... This is... Pause. I don't know what... Herb, you gotta get out of the fucking way.
Pause. Okay.
Pause. All right, back on. I turned...
Pause.
I kind of like peeked my head out a little bit, and I was like... And I was saying, well, not really a good mercenary because you didn't fully kill him. And then I'll hide back.
And as you hide back, you whip your head, and another bullet explodes off of metal right by your head as Ken is fully shooting to kill. As Ken shouts back and says, "Not a good mercenary? You're not a good liberator, Charlotte Withers." And with the name Charlotte Withers being spoken, you are all able to hear Charlotte Withers, Charlotte, as the All God Cleric reacts to her's previous name. Charlotte, that name infuriates me. And those of you who can see the All God Cleric, you watch as blood begins to trickle out of the eye that is crushed between the growths.
Clocking that, I shut up and try to hide as much as I can.
Start burying yourself in gold.
Like, fuck.
Okay. With that, we then have all... is that your turn, Gab? Then all of you are up. What are you doing?
So where is his last known location?
His last known location, her shot him and shot him good right here.
Okay. Okay. I want to take my 30 feet in that direction, but I want to use spider climb. How tall are the ceilings?
That's actually a great question. We'll say the ceilings are like 20 feet up.
Okay. Then I won't do that. Because that would be a waste of movement. I'll go 30 feet, using spider climb to move over these piles of gold and get right here, like to get on top of this mound right here. Can I see him from here?
As you get on top of the mound right there, Olive, you are able to see Kenneth Ward, blue blood leaking out of the back of his shoulder blade as a hole has been punctured through the Duke's jacket.
I'll use my bonus action reaction to down the antidote. As he's shouting at I almost called you Charlotte. Whoops. As he's yelling at her, I'm just as quietly as I can climbing over these piles of gold, and I'm loading my revolver, and I would like to take a shot at him with advantage because of True Strike.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
So it gives me advantage on an attack roll, but so should I just roll one die since I had advantage on that?
Yes, we'll say yes.
Okay.
What'd you get?
It landed out of the box, but it's a nat 20. Does
We're
that
gonna count it. We're gonna count that nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Ooh.
So excuse me.
Describe to me what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Olive's theme music. Yes.
hold on, I'm gonna put these dice away, cause holy shit. Yeah, you go away. You think about what you did. Actually, no, you rolled. Sorry, hold on.
Cowboy
Excuse me
heist.
while
Gotta figure out who's a good noodle.
Yeah.
I-
pep talk my dice.
Yeah, I know who's a good
I
noodle.
see AJ lining up to linebacker this guy's ass.
Okay, so yeah, so as he's monologuing, essentially, I take advantage of that and using spider climb to slowly creep over these mounds of gold. And as I'm loading my revolver, I have it pointed at his back. I go,
Whips his head over to look at you.
I don't say anything. As soon as he turns, I fire for his head.
As you fire for his head, you with a nat 20, you were able to watch as he, like wicked quick octopus reactions, turns just in time for the bullet to scrape across the side of his bald head, leaving a scar that will be permanent as he as blood begins trailing down over covering his eye.
Actually, sorry, before I shoot him, I do say something. As I click at him once he looks at me, I say, perhaps we can talk this through. Perhaps over a cup of tea?
And then you just shoot him?
Yep, I shoot him.
Bullets move faster than he is able to respond, as again, rips across as he looks at you and realizes that you have his T set, ripping across his face. He's scarred. Incredible work. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay.
And also, because of that nat 20, I'm gonna give you a little bit more, but go ahead and give me that damage first.
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus twee.
Twee.
That's
Okay.
a twee. What does that get me?
Jeez Louise, really? That is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, 7 points of damage. And what you learn, Olive, as you are spider climbing up, Kenneth Ward is able to whip out his revolver and again take a pot shot at you. Like as his eyes are closed, he's bleeding. He gets wicked close to like grazing you. Like cuts like a section of your sleeve off as the bullet rips past you. And as you kind of like just move instinctually with that nat 20, your firm, excellent stance, like handgun positioning, you, for just a moment, your foot slips from under you, and you're able to watch as a wave, it's like a rock slide of gold, begins moving down this pile. And as you are you move out of the way, you kind of like dive behind something to make sure that Ken can't shoot you immediately. And as your feet move, the gold coins continue to move as well. And Olive, you are a captain, you're a tactician. What you're able to realize is that whenever someone moves on these gold piles, the gold has to shift to accommodate for their movement. Ken is not going to touch these golden piles because his invisibility wouldn't matter, because where he would be obvious.
I see.
And with a nat 20, what I will say to the group above table is that if you are able to lock down the tan channels in between the gold, you could very easily box Ken in. Or force him to reveal himself out of his invisibility.
Gotcha.
Because I was inspired to make this battle by Pac-Man. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And all of us that
It
your
also
turn.
looks like a balloons tower defense map.
A little bit.
Clear the ghosts.
Waka waka waka. In that readjustment, I think with the gold movement, Olive just lets herself fall back and lets her spider climb catch her and slide down this pile of gold into cover.
Oh, incredible. Super hot. Love it. Okay. And is that your turn?
That be my turn. Yes.
Okay, absolutely incredible. Then we cut back to the top of the round with the All God Cleric making a history check.
Uh-oh.
Now this DC is going to be a 20. So he needs to roll a 13 or lower to not have anything change. That is a natural 20.
Guys, I'm fucked.
No, it's fine.
Calorie in the face.
Why?
Make her cry.
Jump. What? Jump.
Gab, I need you to roll a D4 for me.
Ow.
3.
3, okay.
You lose 3 limbs.
Give me
You
one.
lose.
The
3
All-God
of your
Cleric
heads.
runs and rips off your head
3 times.
3 times.
Give me 1 second here.
Remember when I asked how
You
many
failed
NPCs
3
and
death
PCs?
saving throws.
Remember when I asked how many NPCs and PCs were gonna die?
Yep.
I didn't realize
You
it was gonna be
did
me.
Didn't realize you were one of them.
She's counting herself multiple times.
Yes.
You guys are able to watch as the All God Cleric looks over to her with a horrifying clarity and goes, "Charlotte Withers, you acted against me in your heathenous past life. There must be confession. There must be retribution for this. I wish to speak with you in private." And you're able to watch as he takes his 12-foot long longsword. You're able to watch as he stabs it up, like almost in like he's basically gonna raise it above his head, and her and everyone here is able to recognize as the sword begins to disappear from reality, as the sword seemingly becomes invisible in some way, as the All God Cleric then brings himself up, puts the sword on his shoulder, and walking forward goes, and you guys are able to watch as the sword that has disappeared like into invisibility something in this world begins to fracture, as a rift of some kind begins to open up, as purple and black mist and energy begins to come from this crack in reality, as the All God Cleric just like cut through the fabric of reality, basically. As that occurs, I need you to give me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Great question. Is Ongo here?
Ongo is, why?
I want to know if the All God Cleric can see him too.
Ongo,
To try and prove a point.
if you want to just, when we get to your turn, if you want to just quickly talk to Ongo totally for free, I'm okay with that.
I will figure it out. You said wisdom save?
Yes, as you're rolling that, you guys are able to watch as skeletal hands, like dozens of them, begin to reach out of this, out of this rift in reality and begin to scratch the All God Cleric's face, and like 3 or 4 of them turn their palms over and shoot an energy, like a black and purple energy with like sparkles over towards her. What'd you get?
That's
23.
23.
Nice.
19.
As you are struck, you are able to feel as the energy, like from wherever this power is being pulled from, you're able to feel that these hands are trying to sap your strength away from you as you just resisted a bestow curse. As the All God Cleric's blade falls, as he pulls it out of this rift, the blade is once again extended, to its full length. And you're able to watch as the rift and closes itself back up and disappears.
Yo, maybe say you're sorry.
I'll turn to the All God Cleric and be like, That's not me anymore. Charlotte Withers died. Charlotte Withers killed herself off a boat. It was suicide. I'm now like freaking out. Great.
Okay.
Cool. Love that. Thanks.
That is the All God Cleric's turn. We then move on to Kenneth Ward. Kenneth Ward, with Olive taking a pot shot at him, with knowing where her is, Kenneth Ward is going to do a couple of things.
No, how about he just stands there?
He should totally stay still.
He's tired.
You should get on the gold. Get on the gold with me.
He should go back the way he came because he forgot to fully look at that chest.
He should fully leave me alone because the All God Cleric is gonna kill me.
Ken, fight with us
Come on! Okay.
against a greater enemy.
Could we persuade him out of this? Could we persuade him to be on our side?
Ken?
Ken?
Yeah.
No. He hates us.
Anything's
He
possible.
hates us.
Well, if we kill the All God Cleric, then Ken can take whatever he wants from here.
Yeah.
Hold
We'll
on.
see how things play
Retire.
out.
Yeah.
Hey,
We'll see.
the Duke. So we didn't kill Ken. We actually killed a god instead. I hope that's like good enough.
I hope that's good enough.
Okay. All of what you were able to see is Ken whips. Oh, right, give me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. Ken whips around, and you're able to see. He turns around. He is able to pull out that spear that AJ saw him grab out of the chest. And goes. And he says. He says, "Hey, Olive, catch!" And he hucks a spear at you as hard as he can.
Ooh.
18 on the die plus his modifier. He's going to hit you.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need you to make a quick athletics check to see if you can remain on this pile.
Okay.
Or
You
an acrobatics check. Either will
Lay
work.
guidance.
Well, the guidances are once per session.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I use those
Use
when
both?
I did use both when
Both,
I biffed the first strategy check.
Okay.
So
Both
That's fine.
for the biff?
yeah. You said it could be acrobatics.
It could be acrobatics or athletics, yes.
Okay. Was the DC a 14 perchance?
Sally, the DC is going to be a 16 to stay up
Okay.
on this pile.
Okay.
Give me 1 moment. As you are hit with this spear right like within like your pectoral muscle, and you you do not have any negative conditions from this, but you do stumble backwards down to there. You just stumble 5 feet backwards down as you land onto the tiles, and then suddenly you are able to watch as coming out of this golden spear, you're able to notice that there's like an emerald like within it that's like encased like very, it's like a dirty emerald, like it's cloudy and it's kind of like rock on top of it, but it's like inside of like the handle of the spearhead like of this spear, and energy begins to come out of it, and you are able to watch as 5, 10, 15 as you are caught within the center of this like emerald magic. I'm gonna change the music real quick.
Oop.
And as this emerald magic comes out, all of you look in every direction, and you are able to watch as these like spectral orcs in loincloths with nothing but their bare fists, they scream out, "You know what to do, boys! Beat them to a pulp!" And they begin running towards you and begin to punch you as hard as they can. Give me 1 sec to roll the damage.
Can only I see them, or can everyone else see them?
Everyone is also able to see this as well. They're like translucent, like spectral, like energy. Very
Okay.
like end of the Lord of the Rings-esque, like ghosts, basically.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
They know what a
When
menu
was
is.
it off the menu?
Olive, that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage for the spear itself. And then 16 points of radiant damage as you are caught within the center of a spirit guardians.
Ouch. Okay.
Now, what I will say, though, with no Arcana check necessary, that the Spirit Guardians is coming from this spear. And it seems that Kenneth Ward is not only going like after the wealth of this place, but is also accessing the weapons that the All-God Cleric has accumulated and is planning to use that against you to escape.
I see.
What the fuck was in that bag then?
Okay. And with that, all of you can no longer see Kenneth Ward.
Not a problem.
So apologies for the lengthiness here.
You're good.
But I'm...
Length.
Because he's measuring. Oh god, you did that so well.
And then
Stop measuring! You're
That's
not
me.
allowed!
that ain't me.
Oh, okay.
That was
I
me.
thought that was you. No, you're
No.
good, you're good.
Stop it!
Yeah, stay in
You
the
can
box.
keep measuring. You
Stay in
can
the
keep
box
measuring.
now!
Okay.
Keep measuring, Nico, it's all fine.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And Mud, you are able to sense that Kenneth Ward is now moving further south.
Where?
Further south in this direction.
Okay.
Hey guys, is there like one door to this place, or can he just like keep going down that hallway and just leave?
There is one door. It is the center door. It is right here. I'll actually
Okay.
put a marker there right now.
Here's a door.
Alright.
I was dialing my phone number.
Maybe after I chat with the All God cleric, he could stand at the door.
Exactly.
There you go.
Go back to the door.
There's the door. Okay. That is Kenneth Ward's turn. AJ, what are you doing?
Man, I ran all the way over here, and now I gotta turn around and go back.
Don't you have Misty Step?
I
From
do,
your
but I
legs?
want to do that like to land on him.
Ah.
What do I have to do to get over the gold piles?
It is going to be an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Okay, and then if I do that,
Got it.
it's like normal movement.
Normal movement, yes.
Okay, I will go 30 feet south to get to this gold pile.
Okay.
Or I will attempt to, I suppose.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. It's gonna be a DC 15.
That's 23.
Oh, easy peasy. This gold is metal. You're made of metal. It was meant to be. As you swim up the pile, hop and jump and climb over.
Where the hell do I go? I go somewhere over here.
To the to there.
Yeah. I can't see nothing, can I?
As you are you are able to see like the orcs, like some of them forming and rushing down the hill, being like, "We go, we're punching her," and they're kind of like running over to Olive as she's in the middle of the spirit guardians.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'll use my action to dash again. Oh, when I like jump over here, does it like knock the gold down?
Do you
or no?
do you want to just take the pile out entirely?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going, but not to enter the spirit guardians.
Okay, not a problem. Go ahead.
I'll do it again.
Do it
That's
again.
an 18.
18? Yeah, absolutely not a problem. You're able to climb over that shit, no problem. Go ahead and move it.
Okay. Where do I go? I end up on the ground. Whop.
On the ground.
Did Mud say about where?
Oh yeah, I'm shouting this out the whole time, baby.
Okay.
Speaking is a free action.
Speaking as a free action, yes.
Exactly.
Now, also, AJ, you do have some ranged things that you can do as a bonus action.
I do.
What?
But I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step over here.
Okay.
Can I see blood on the ground from
Blue.
apparently 2 bullet wounds?
Give me a D20 roll and hit a 19 or a 20. I'll give you a 10% chance.
That's a 6.
You are unable to see. You know that he's in this area. You are unable to see Kenneth Ward.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, got it. With that, then we move down to Cowrie with Mud on Duck. Cowrie, what are you doing? You're muted.
I'm also gonna run all the way back. Well, okay. I'll take 30 feet this way. 30 feet this way. And then I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
That'll get me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it an action to use a perception check to see if I can see Ken?
It would not be an action, not even a little bit.
I would like to see if I see him.
Go ahead. I'm going to roll this with advantage because
see
he is invisible.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you the DC?
Yes, please.
The DC is going to be a 25.
I'm gonna flip my coin.
I rolled a 13 and an 18 on the die. This is the one character I roll good with.
Whew. I'm gonna roll.
And
a
we're
different
gonna
one.
kill him this session.
God. You rolled what, a 25?
25, yep.
Can I hit that?
Can I kick it? Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you can.
I can't hit that. Okay.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Wait. Hang on.
Boo?
I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if you're close enough. If I can do my real low shit.
Well, how far are you from the DC? What did you get?
I got my first roll was a 6, my second one was a 9, and so that's
Oh,
a
it's 30 feet.
17. And I was debating adding the guidance, but I'd have to roll like pretty good on both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try for one and see.
Go for it.
Okay.
That's a 1, so I'm not gonna use the other one.
Okay.
This chest that I'm standing right by,
Yes.
is it locked?
You are able to notice that is where. Wait a minute. No, it is unlocked. Go ahead and give me a quick whatever you think a rummage check would be to see if there's anything that Ken might have left behind.
Perception.
Go right ahead.
A rummage check.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Go
Where
ahead,
were
go ahead and
you?
roll a d8 for
Cowrie
me.
should get advantage when looking for trinkets.
That is a great thing that we will implement the moment that this combat is over.
I got a 5.
You got a 5? Oh my good god. Okay. Okay. You are able to look inside, and you are able to notice like to anybody else, it would look like just another piece of rubbish. But to Cowrie, it is perfect. It is wonderful. It fits in your hand like it was molded to your grasp. It is a stick. And you're able to see that it is a stick with like a handhold carved into it that ends in a point. It's about maybe 1.5 feet long, and you notice that you are holding a magic wand.
I, not knowing what it does, I'm just going to squint in the direction that I think Kenneth is and just and see if it does anything.
You are able to watch as this magic like travels through the sky. It's going to be right where Ken is, and I need you to flip a coin for me, heads or tails.
Oh, where's my freaking coins? Ah! What have I done with my coins?
Worst comes to worst, you can roll a d4
Okay.
and take the even or odd number.
Oh,
Also
good
possible.
Point. Okay. Evens is heads. I rolled odds, so tails.
Okay, you rolled tails. You are able to watch as this magic illuminates. Quick, shadow. You're able to see Kenneth Ward. Completely bypasses Ken. Bypasses the crystal. Hits the chest that is right next to Ken. And you were able to watch as like the latch, like the chest closes as Ken kind of like finishes his business with it. But then you're able to watch as kind of like the latches, everything begins to like rattle. All the metal and the wood begins clanking together. As you then watch as the top of the chest kind of opens and goes, "What's going on?" Ha! What? And kind of like you're able to watch the chest turns, looks at you, Cowrie, and goes, "Well, what do you want me to do?"
Can I see Ken now?
You cannot see Ken, no, but you just cast from a wand of animation, and you animated this chest, who will now be an ally on your side.
I shout, if you see a bald octopus man, get him.
Do you mean the man that just had his hands inside me?
That's the one.
Well, 'cause he's standing right next to me.
Get him right
You
now.
want me to get him right now?
Get him right now.
I'm gonna get him right now!
Yeah.
And he just immediately is going to try to take an attack on Kenneth Ward.
Yes.
Restrain him!
Oh, please do.
We're gonna say Cowrie and Chest, you work on the same initiative. Okay.
Can
Quick
the
attack.
chest move?
Gobble him up.
Not one!
No.
Oh,
He is just the chest.
The chest tries to move, opens up his latch, tries to bite Kenneth Ward's tentacles, and you watch as the back right corner of the chest completely falls apart as too much gold concentrated in one area falls out, wooden splinters explode. He goes, "Oh god dang it, I pulled something. Oh, I'm sorry." He's right there though. I can feel him.
The chest,
Okay.
can feel pain.
Ah!
Oh, so
That's
loud now.
horrifying.
I'm gonna need to rest that for a couple days now.
Gosh, oh gosh.
Okay,
oh gosh.
got it.
We're starting to trap him in this corner, though.
Do you still have an action?
Was that my action to do the thing?
We are going to
Oh.
say that an action
I've done a lot of things.
Yeah,
is an
yeah,
action to
right.
bring a chest to life. Yes.
Yeah, that is my turn.
I will let you name him, but I'm going to call him Chesticle. I probably misspelled that. Please
Ooh.
fix that for me if you can. Thank you.
Or pick a better name.
All right, then we got Mud. Mud, what are you doing?
Okay, can I run under the All Gods Cleric to go, like, here?
Yes, he is completely not at all interested in you as you run under the Elder Cleric.
I know exactly where Ken is.
You would know that he is between AJ and between Chester, so yes, he's right in this area.
Okay, great. I'm going to... like, my star sigils flare, and this great, like the smell of rain fills the whole room as, like, water, like, dripping down from the ceiling starts amassing into this huge sphere that is going to try and swallow Ken up as I cast Watery Sphere at 4th level.
Damn, okay!
And try to restrain him. So
Whoa.
please make a 17 strength saving throw.
Oh, I got a strength?
Yeah.
He
Not
has...
sticks, bitch!
This has to be a 13 or higher. Oh my god! That is a 10 on the die. It only gets a 14, meaning Mud, what happens? What happens as you cast this?
Okay, so it is my 4th level spell slot. Boom, gone. So, Watery Sphere. Any creature in the sphere's face must make a strength saving throw. On a successful save, a creature is ejected from the space to the nearest unoccupied space outside the sphere. Huge or larger, blah, blah, blah. On a failed save, a creature is restrained by the sphere and is engulfed by the water. At the end of each of its turn, a restrained target can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect of itself on a success. I can restrain as many as 4 medium or smaller creatures or 1 large creature. I am then going to move the sphere up to 30 feet in a straight line. Where should I move it, guys? Where should it go? Where should the sphere go? Should it go towards AJ, or should it go...
Can it go on top of the gold? Because if he
So it
gets
can
out
only
of
be a
it...
straight
Oh.
line. It can only be in a straight line. It can hover up to 10 feet.
You put him in the Spirit Guardian.
Perhaps don't pull him closer to the
Yeah,
door.
don't put him closer to the door.
Okay.
Can you put him in the Spirit
I told
Guardians?
the All God Cleric is back
I'm
on
gonna-
him.
Okay, before I pull him to the Spirit Guardian's bonus action, I want to use Thorn Whip to pull the spear away from Olive.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bonus action to grab the spear and pull it away.
Thorn Whip with a cantrip.
Cantrip? Absolutely. Go ahead and just give me we'll say make an attack roll on it. It's got let's say it's gonna be a DC 15.
Ooh, that's not very good.
You have guidance.
I have guidance. I do have guidance.
Guidance is...
Guidance.
I'm gonna use one of the guidances. Ooh. Yes, 4. I rolled a 4. I got a 3 on the die, but 4, 7 plus my plus 9 is a 16.
Okay, so minor. So okay, so it's a Thorn Whip. Now, what Thorn Whip does is it pulls it closer to you.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, which would mean that this sphere is going to move 5, 10 feet over. So we're just gonna say it's gonna move to there, and it is affecting nobody.
Yeah, baby!
go.
And then I want to pull
Right there.
Ken into it with the watery sphere over the gold.
Oh my! Oh, it's like right here.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god. Okay, got it. Go ahead and roll. Moss, go ahead and roll 3d8 for the Spirit Guardians as he enters into it.
Okay.
Insane.
Fuck, girl, my
Crafty. I like how clever you guys are being.
Not too good. Only a 7.
7 points of damage, though, as the orcs, they go over to Olive very quickly before they leave and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's just the initiation. Get that guy now!" And they run over and begin, Kenneth Ward, and you're able to watch as, like, Kenneth Ward comes out of invisibility momentarily, and, like, you're able to see his tentacles floating very octopus-like in the way he kind of, like, floats as the orcs begin to reach into the watery sphere, grab onto him, and tug him by the tentacles in opposite directions to try to hurt him. 7 points of
and
damage.
this sphere is gonna stay up for 1 minute because it's concentration. So if he escapes it, I'm going to use my actions again to ram it into him and make him make the strength
Try
saving
again.
throw again and again.
Okay, got it.
Gotta catch 'em all.
So is that your turn, Mud?
With the rest of my movement, so I moved like what, 10 feet under the All God? I said,
I think like 15, yeah.
I'm gonna do 15 feet that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go, whoop!
Okay, got it. Mud, is that your turn?
Yes.
Then with that, we're going to move back to Kenneth Ward's legendary actions and what he can do here. Now, for one thing that he's going to do, because again, this is a saving throw, he needs to make you said it was DC.
Yeah, he has to do it at the end of his turn.
End of his turn?
Or it's up to you. It's up to you.
We'll say, because again, this is kind of like modified legendary actions, we'll say that he can make it again now, because he's already within the Spirit Guardian, so his movement's already going to be limited because of that.
Okay. He'll just, if he succeeds, he'll be ejected from the space to the nearest unoccupied space of the creature's choice outside the sphere. But it's not. It's like
no problem. So
there's nowhere good.
It's gonna have to be you said it was 17, right? He's 17.
Yes.
Strength. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that is a 17 plus 4 for a 21. So he is going to be ejected from the sphere.
Okay.
As Kenneth Ward is born. There he goes. And actually, we're gonna very quickly take this.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw the sphere.
You are? Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Oh, you got it. Thank you.
Sphere. The orcs, he goes, always so crap. Orcs just start beating the fuck out of him as per usual. As he is then going to, he notices Olive to his north, the All God Cleric directly to his east, as he is going to go invisible once again.
No, he can't because he's on gold.
Oh, so okay. What I will say, so he's able to go invisible. You're able to track his movements perfectly when he's on the gold. If he exits the gold, you're not able to see him anymore.
Okay.
However, what you were able to notice is as he goes invisible, all of it, as you look right down this channel, you were able to notice Kenneth Ward with limited movement because of the Spirit Guardians is going to be able to make it down to the right, trying to not getting anywhere near the All God Cleric in this anchored state, as the All God Cleric is moving like a heavy truck.
Okay.
As that is going to be Kenneth Ward's, that is going to be his legendary actions, taking us down to her with Olive on deck. Her, what are you doing?
I'd like to make an insight check on the All God Cleric if he's gonna kill me.
Okay, go right ahead. Go ahead and make an insight check.
21.
With a 21, no. I will give you a definitive no. It seems that he wants like an explanation in order to basically be like, you were my enemy and you tried to dethrone me. How can you justify that? However, with a 21, you also get the sense that if you could... his anger is very focused right now. And it seems that Ken is kind of playing the field by trying to get him to focus that anger on things that are not him. If you, her, are able to focus that anger on something else, even if it's not Ken, but just something else in this room that he could focus his fury on, he's a very one-track mind. Make sense?
Okay.
And do you also want to check for Ongo?
Yeah. Like a perception check.
Okay.
He's like around here.
I mean, Ongo's just kind of always just naturally around you guys. You are able to, still in cover, looking around for Ken. As you whip your head around the corner, you're able to see Ongo just standing against the gold.
I point to him and I, use my finger to make him look like to pull him in.
Tips his cap and he walks around the corner. And Ongo is gonna stay. Fuck it. We'll say that Ongo is right here. There we go.
I'll turn to the All God Cleric and be like, do you see this man?
The All God Cleric immediately goes, You were told that you are not welcome here anymore! And that works, and the All God Cleric is not pissed at you anymore.
He's pissed at Ongo?
Yep, as Ongo looks up and goes,
I turn to Ongo and I go, how do you know him? Oh, Ongo doesn't really talk, does he? Oh, fuck.
Looks Ongo points in the direction of Olive, like Olive could explain.
Oh, out of the game. Is this one of the was the All God Cleric one of the people he wanted us to kill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So he's now focused on Ongo.
Yes, All God Cleric is no longer pissed at you.
Okay,
You
great.
said the one thing that I needed you to say of, is Ongo here?
Okay, great. Is Ken on top of the piles of money?
So again, half of the battle is knowing where he isn't. You're not able to see any of the gold moving at all, and whoever's purple dot that is, he is within that strip.
He right there, somewhere.
But I
over
wouldn't be
there.
able to really see him.
Invisibility, if you were able to get within 5 feet of him, you were able to make an attack roll against him. Invisibility in D&D is weird.
Okay.
He's going for the chests. Someone at some point said.
I'm gonna go
He's pulling his
here.
cock out.
I'm gonna again take out my katana gun and do another. Actually,
Are you raging?
What I will reveal to you now, Gab,
I should probably rage.
is that as you are running forward, you literally and you body check into Kenneth Ward, and you're both knocked back by a step as you are well within. You are literally inside of him right now.
What?
Hey, yo,
Hey,
pause.
Okay. I'm going to rage. Yeah, I totally forgot to rage.
Okay.
Rage.
What does your rage do?
So I have a Storm Aura C. You gain a 10-foot aura effect when you start your rage, and as a bonus action on each of your turns. When activated, one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage. Dexterity DC 15, half damage on success. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 15?
Dex
Crazy
save
aura.
of 15. Okay, no problem.
I am level 7.
Oh my god, he fails. He only gets a 9.
Let's go.
Alright, he's gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Herb, I love you, but you gotta get out of the way. I can't see my...
Cherie, that cat. Cherie, that cat.
No, it only works on fake cats that can't get hurt.
Oh.
I would like to try and grapple him.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
baby.
go right ahead.
Yeah, baby.
That's
got
about
it, you
opposed
got it.
strength.
Yeah, it's gonna be opposed athletics check.
Opposed athletics.
Pardon me.
You're excused.
You are going in timeout. Okay. You got a 22.
I don't get guidance on this, do I?
I mean, you can use the gun. If you still have the guidance, you
can
can use
use
it on
guidance
whatever.
on
Yes,
it?
you can.
Yeah.
You got a 22.
Fuck, I got a 21.
Bad luck. Add a D4 to
Nice.
that.
It automatically succeeds.
Yeah, baby.
That's a 23.
Let's
go!
Oh, baby.
So you rush in, and the first thing that you're able to grab is you feel tentacles squelch as you like just grab randomly, and you realize that like as the tentacles begin to kind of like wriggle out of your hands, you like you're doing a rope climb up his tentacles until you grab onto his torso and then his chest, and then you put a hand firmly in his armor so that he, even though you can't see him, as your hand begins to disappear, you are latched onto him right now.
I still have movement left. If I was to move him with me in this grapple, would I have to do like another check?
I will say that you were able to move him because of how strong you are with half movement.
I'm just trying to find a better center point so people can like get attacks on him.
Maybe go backwards.
He's a slippery dick.
Like
Here?
Like towards Ongo, maybe?
Yeah. I also don't want to get in the way of the Alga.
If
cleric
you
and
just
Ongo.
back up, I can
Yeah.
maybe get to you.
All right. We're gonna move to like
Back
right
up
here.
and hold him up in front of the All God Cleric. He's the one you want.
Well, I mean, like nobody could see him, but I'm gonna shout, "I have Ongo. He's in my grasp," and I'll like,
Ongo.
You have
You
Ongo.
Ongo.
"Oh, not Ongo! Ken is in my grasp. Ongo is over there. Ongo Cleric's not here. Not here."
Ongo.
And I turn to Ongo, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry." And then like, me? Okay.
Okay.
We're all good.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, because the grapple was my action. Yes.
Okay, got it. And then Olive, it is you on deck. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna. Excuse me. Nah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna spider climb back onto this gold over here.
Okay.
And I can see her as holding Ken.
Yeah, hers hand is like invisible from like the wrist to the fist. As you know where Ken is. Now again, ranged attacks unless they're AoE are gonna be
I have seen visibility.
Yes. Oh, never mind. You're able to see. You're able to see that he. You're able to see that Ken right now has pulled out his revolver and his double barrel and has them both pointed directly at hers head.
Cool. I will take a shot at him from up on top of this gold.
Okay.
I didn't grapple all of his tentacles.
No. Well, you have to grab onto a part that he can't just slither out. So you basically you have him you're lifting him off the ground right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great, guys.
Don't worry, you got him. Have we said that I'm proficient with my flintlock yet, or no?
I thought you have a revolver.
I have a revolver and a flintlock. I got the flintlock in the arbor, and I got the revolver.
You have proficiency with the flintlock, yes.
Okay. Then. Sorry. Then I'm gonna climb up on top, and I'm gonna confirm that her has him. And I'll look down at Ken and say, "What's the matter? Don't want to use any weapons of your own?"
Olive, you're gonna watch me blow your friend's head off in the next 6 seconds.
No, I'm going to blow your head off, and I'll shoot him with my flintlock.
Go ahead. You pull out a worse pistol, and that you are better with, and
I'm better, and it does more damage.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
You pull out your blicky.
My
blicky. Go ahead and roll it.
All right.
You got advantage because he's grappled.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I have a question for the DM for
Yes.
next round. Because I am grappling him,
Yes.
can my 2 other arms do anything if I were to attack him?
That is your aura. That is your storm aura. Did you ever give the damage?
Yeah, it was it was 4.
Oh yeah, I wrote that down. So that's the actually. Go ahead and make just like that sphere around you with however big it is. In blue. Or actually, we're gonna say it's like a teal. How large
I think
is
it was only when I raged though.
I know, but it's constant as you're raging.
Oh, okay.
How big is it?
It's a 10-foot.
Okay, so it's gonna be.
But it says when activated, one creature of your choice in the aura takes lightning damage. So it was only when it was activated.
So just keep that on you. Kate, what'd you get?
I got a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
which
absolutely
I assume hits.
Go ahead.
And that's another 7 points of damage.
7 points. Okay, you're chipping him down. As again, you shoot him like he moves, like he twists, and he's able to take it like right in like the hip. It's gonna be chronic pain.
Can I use 2-weapon fighting and shoot him with my other gun?
100% you can.
Hell yeah. I have advantage on this?
Yes, you do.
Okay, that hits. That's a 24 to hit.
Go ahead and roll it. Not a problem at all.
Right, I'm proficient with the revolver?
Actually, we'll say yes. Yes, you are.
Yes? Okay, then...
It'd be way cooler if you were.
Yeah, that's a 24 to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
There we go. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Got it. Okay. As Ken keeps getting lower and lower as you guys are running him down like a dog in the street, or take a very quick break and then finish this up once we're back.
Yes.
We all having fun so far?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and yes. Okay, I hope him running away is not too annoying for you guys. I hope it is fun and like an interesting.
It's a Pac-Man chase.
Okay. Got it. And now Ken has to go on the offensive. What's up?
Sorry, can I do one last thing on my turn?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
after I at Ken, I want to turn to the All God Cleric and point at Ken, like to the mask that her is holding, and say, "Enact your punishment."
Okay. Then we will come back to see exactly what the All God Cleric is going to do with a roll once we're back from break. It is fun. This is I'm having a great time. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this is a lot of fun for you guys, and we'll be back in like a couple minutes. So go pee, pop your hips, get some snacks, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.
Woo!
Pop your hips.
Pop your hips.
Seconds.
And we're back. Okay, top of the round. Anything we want to get into before we hop in?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm also good.
Then we're going to come back to the All God Cleric and Kenneth Ward's turn. 1 second. I got to put on a focus timer for Finch.
Look at
There we go.
look how little your
All right.
baby is.
Are
Yeah.
those your
Aw.
things
My-
that
my
you were
Yes.
mentioning last
Yeah.
time?
She's growing
Nico,
up
get on
so
Finch.
fast.
No,
Okay.
I'm
Get
busy
Finch
eating
pilled, Nico.
Finch
stick.
pilled.
Meat stick.
beef stick.
Okay,
Stick.
All God Cleric, as her, is picking up Ken, shaking him in front of the All God Cleric, like a pissed off toddler having a tantrum. Here, get him, get him. Okay, the All God Cleric hates Ongo with a burning passion. Gab. Because it was your idea. I need you to roll a d20. If the roll is a 5 or lower, the All God Cleric will attack Kenneth Ward. If it is above a 5, he's going to go for Ongo.
Roll low. Roll
Roll
bad.
low.
Low,
Roll
low.
bad.
Is there any way I can have
Roll
disadvantage
bad.
on this?
No, this is just a roll. Low.
Can she use
low.
her guidance to take away from the number?
I rolled in that one. I'm not even.
Let's go, baby! Okay,
Meant to be.
this is going to be a cumulative effort, and we're going to say because the All God Cleric looks down and notices that your hand is invisible as you're grasping on, and you have a double-barrel shotgun and a revolver pointed right at both of your temples, and we're gonna make this collaborative. We're going to up the stakes here. And we're gonna do this for every single person. I'm gonna go in order. Kate, I need you to roll a d10 and re-roll 10s. Okay?
What?
You gonna shoot?
That's a 4.
That's a 4? Okay. Nico, I need you to roll a d4 for me and let me know what number you get.
Kill. He's shooting.
A
me.
2.
You got 2?
A 2.
That's the worst number you could have rolled.
Don't sound excited, or do. I don't know.
You are all. Hold on. I gotta get something. Hold on. What the fuck is the? Hold on.
Olive is painted with hers brain.
No!
D&D. I'm like, what game am I playing? It's.
Stay in the box. No! Stay in the box. No! Get out of my skin!
Okay. Ken needs to make a save. He needs to make a charisma save. He got a 3 on the die, my boy. Okay. You guys.
What
Okay.
does any of this mean?
Ken, my boy, you're going to die.
Okay. I need to pull this up real quick. Okay. The music is going to change again. Very flexible music with a very flexible octopus. We're going to Gregorian chants.
No, boy.
Okay, you are grabbing onto Ken as tightly as you can. The All God Cleric looks to Ongo, as Ongo just kind of like standing there. He honestly looks more annoyed than anything else as he goes, as the All God Cleric, his head cranes down and sees you and Ken wrapped up together. And as the All God Cleric looks and says, "A life of such sacrilegious behavior. There is only one place that you can go." And you're able to watch as the All God Cleric takes his sword once again and you're able to watch as he sticks the sword, like basically, so your arm is like this. He sticks the sword in between your head and your arm, and give me a quick perception check as he plunges the sword through reality once again.
Bad rolls, that's an 8.
That is an 8. You are able to hear like something from his sword powers up in this moment. You can't see anything else, because as you look to your right, you are able to watch as his sword disappears and begins to once again cut a hole literally in reality. As the All God Cleric takes his other hand, plunges it into this gap, and you're able to watch as his hand begins to crack and blood vessels begin to burst, as he begins to basically something is hurting him in this moment as he rips this rips this gash open wider. And as you look in, you are able to see something truly horrifying. As you look into this gap, you see something almost indescribable. And I need to change the music once again.
One more time.
As you look in, you see bones. The first thing you notice is bones. And it looks like there is a skeleton. Again, you're peering through reality in this moment, and you are able to see you're able to see a skeleton. But then the perspective begins to shift, and you're able to realize what you're looking at. You are looking at bones the size of hills and mountains. And you're able to notice that they are all curved like daggers coming up and out of the earth, leading in a central chasm. And at the end, you are able to notice an enormous horned skull the size of almost like a castle at the end of this grand expanse. And the geography around these bones, it is sands, it is whipping wind, it is dry, it is arid. Your noses all begin to bleed, your eyes begin to be you begin to water, your mouths begin to dry out as something arid and dry and inhuman lays beyond this gap.
Does it remind me of anything from Lawman?
It reminds you of Lawman, it reminds you of Yasa, it reminds you of the 6th circle of hell, as the All-God Cleric has carved through reality and opened up a portal to hell itself. And the All-God Cleric reaches and grabs onto Ken with his enormous arm, being large enough that his hand encompasses his entire body, kind of squelching him. And unfortunately, your arm being on Ken's armor is caught in his grasp as the All-God Cleric lifts Ken up off of his feet and is about to banish him, and by consequence you, to the 6th circle of hell. I need you to make an athletics check to escape this grapple. Okay. You want me to set the DC?
I give you wheel, add a D6.
Yeah, sure. What's the DC?
DC is going to be 22.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. Everything has changed.
You bastard. You bastard!
As the All-God Cleric looks as he squeezes Ken so hard that circulation is momentarily cut off and his invisibility drops, as it is Ken with his bleeding wounds, gunshot wounds from Olive, and soaking wet from mud, being run. He's sweating from being run down by Cowrie and AJ. As the All-God Cleric looks deep into Ken and goes, "Hell. Eternal damnation. So many fitting layers of so many deities. But for an aquatic creature such as yourself, this one will have to do." And you're all able to watch as, again, your lips, cracking, and, your hands becoming dry. This is not supposed to be accessed by people who are not, raw souls, as unfortunately, you all watch as her with Kenneth Ward are tossed into this gap, into the sixth circle of hell, as the gap begins to close, as it is a banishment spell, and the portal.
Oh, we have to break his concentration.
Character spell.
You
Yes!
okay. So you want to counterspell this?
Yes.
All right. I don't know how that's going to work, but I want to make it happen. Okay, so counterspell means that you have to roll a DC to do it, right?
What's banishment's level 4 spell,
Fourth
right?
level spell.
That's
yes.
a 14.
Okay, so I'll cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
So it works automatically.
If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make it. Oh no, so I have to roll for this. So I still have to roll a DC 14.
No, if you cast it at the level that the spell is cast at, I think it works automatically.
Hold on.
Doesn't banishment only last for a minute? Or is it 10 minutes?
But here's the thing.
does.
You have to last a minute then in the sixth circle of hell.
No, we just
With
have
Ken.
to break his concentration before that,
Yes.
and then they'll come back.
Whether that means attacking him.
Whatever!
Hold on. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you used.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna say. To make this as interesting as possible, because also his spells do not work like normal spells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in this moment, go ahead and roll a normal counterspell die
Yeah.
and beat a 14. So I think it's just a D20, right? Or do you add anything on top of that?
No, it's a D20, and I use a check using my spellcasting ability, so +4.
Okay. Then it's gonna be a coin flip because you have to roll a 10 or higher to counterspell.
Is this an
Okay.
ability check?
We're gonna say this is gonna be Olive and Olive alone.
Yeah. Okay. DM,
Yes.
will you allow me to surge so I can regain Tides of Chaos and roll again?
In this instance, I would like you to surge twice.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. And we're
Can
gonna
I
have
roll
a
the
little. We're gonna have a little bit of role play between Ken and her on this plane.
Yeah.
Before whatever happens, but yes, please roll your surge twice.
Surge for surge. Roll the surges and then
Yes.
roll the counterspell again. Okay.
Sorry for creating a logjam here.
No, I'm. Okay, so the first one's a 26.
Okay. I need to. Oh my god, we're crafting narratives on the fly. We're doing improv, guys.
26 and 23.
26 and 23. Okay, go ahead and roll the counterspell again. Yeah, you get a nat 20?
Yes. Sorry, did I peek to the max?
We didn't get any of that, but it's a nat 20. Okay.
I heard you in the house, not on the call.
This is going. That's super funny, Nico. This is going to tie. Okay, counterspell. Here's how, because that's a nat 20. That's fucking nuts. Here's how this is going to work. Okay.
Yeah.
Olive.
Uh-huh.
As you are summoning this counterspell, the first time you watch, again, this is incredibly powerful, impossible magic never seen before to cut holes between realities, to cause this rift to open up that her and Ken were just tossed through as the portal is closing. And in the split seconds before this portal closes, the first thing that you try, again, you center yourself, you attempt the magic, you're able to feel, it's a dryness like in your stomach, almost like you need a dry heave. It's too powerful. It's too strong. You summon your surges to draw from this power of Umberly that you have been gifted. And in this moment, as Again, it's sweat. It's the water. It's the water from Mud's pool that he created to trap Kenneth Ward. You are able to look, and you've only done this once before. And you were able to see that in Mud's pool of water, you were able to see, like a portal, a figure leaps out to come to assist you. You were able to watch, and you were able to see that it is the Umberly monk sacrifice that was going into the effigy before. Again, just to describe it again. 6 feet tall, stands very strange, chest back, distended stomach, looks very strange, jumps out of the portal, slides down the gold. With your magic, with your surge, having summoned him here. As he grabs onto, so he rushes up, he fully plunges his hands into the portal and is somehow able to keep this open as just, like you're able to watch his hands begin to wither away into bone as with no pain, with no fear, he looks to you and he says, "Go in. They will not hurt you in there. For those creatures have never experienced the peace of seawater before. You will not be touched. Go and retrieve your friend now, Olivine." And you're able to watch it. He's holding this portal open, and his arms are withering away into bones. Like you're able to watch as like skin is crumbling off like dust as he's holding this portal open for you. And with your wild magic surge, with this blessing from this from this monk, you are, and I kid you not, you are invulnerable to fiends for the next minute. They cannot hurt you. Meaning that, Olive, you did not cancel the spell, but you can go in and get her and pull her back.
So my question is, after a minute, Ken is just coming back to this plane anyways, correct?
If he lasts. Well, because also we're going to cut over it because a conversation is happening between Ken and her right now.
Okay.
Olive, what do you do?
I go into the portal.
Olive leaps into the sixth circle of hell to go and get her and Ken back. Let me get, actually staying with the same music, Ken and her, you guys, we're gonna say that the grapple disconnects. Ken is unable to keep up his invisibility as you both, you guys land in deep, dry, hot sand. It hurts to be here, and the whipping wind is causing you pain because these sand grains are digging into your skin like it's trying to, like this plane is trying to claw your skin away. As Ken goes, "You moralistic psychopath! You couldn't just let me leave, could you?"
You're a fucking bastard.
Oh, I'm the bastard! You just came riding in here with someone who threw us into hell!
I'm sorry. What was I supposed to do? I don't like the man, but I don't like you.
Well, I hope you die with hate on your heart then, if that's what brings you comfort. As he looks around, as like, again, your skin is being stripped away from your body the longer that you're here.
Is it possible to try and, like, tether him to bring him closer? Like, if I use my tether to bring him closer to me?
You want to use your tether? What tether? You mean your aura?
No, the tether, my weapon. That's like,
Oh, you mean the rope dart?
Yes, the rope dart. And, like, try to reel him in.
Make an attack really quickly.
17?
17 is exactly his armor class. Yes, that hits.
Sick. 1d. That's 9 points of damage, and I wanted to, like, hit him, like, in the chest and kind of like drag him and then like drag him towards me.
It plants itself deep like within his stomach with the barbed. You begin to pull it towards you. So you're both like on your knees basically as he is bleeding out into the sand as being swept away by the wind as like he's basically forced to crawl closer to you as this wind is, it is impossible to you have to yell to hear each other. And in the what do you want to say? Anything else?
I'm gonna turn to him. I'm gonna turn to him and say, before I die here, I still want to fucking kill you.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page then. And he takes his double-barrel shotgun as he's maybe like 10 feet away from you, and he points it directly at your face before firing.
Okay.
And Olive, you're gonna be jumping in after this attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to hit.
Okay. What kind of damage is it?
This is going to be piercing damage.
Okay.
You were able to notice that in this state, with one, like summoning all of his possible energy to do this, just for a moment, you watch as invisibility coats his body, and he appears, like basically, it in a way just moves his arm maybe 3 inches to the side so that you cannot expect the blast to come.
Okay.
I need to count this damage real quick.
Oy. How we all doing?
I'm still raging. I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
You landed on a grenade. You're fine.
You are holding on to this tether, like you're basically on your knees trying to like pull him towards you as he's on his knees, like trying to kill you before he gets to you. As he, it sounds like a train crash as both barrels go off. 38 points of piercing damage, halved to 19.
Okay, that's not bad.
As buckshot lands deep in your shoulder, and Olive, you explode out of this portal into this realm, as you have swirling, like, ghastly apparitions of water protecting you from the sandstorm, as you see her and Ken locked in this, like, very brutal, very primal duel.
I look at her and I say, "Can you finish it here?"
Like, I can't even see Ken to make a perception check to see how
So you can
wounded
see
he
him. So like his invisibility is like half of his face, like a quarter of his body. Like he can't keep concentrating to keep it up because of the pain of this realm.
How bad does he look?
You're lucky. I mean, we'll see. And I will also say that as you guys stay here, you are both taking necrotic damage as this plane is stripping your skin away. It is going. All of you are immune to this. 22 points of necrotic damage to both her and Kenneth Ward.
Okay, then I rescind my question and I look at her. I look at her and say, "Let him suffer here. You will kill him when he comes back." And I'll take her hand, and I will, having used my bonus action to convert sorcery points and spell slots, I will cast Dimension Door and take myself and her out of the portal.
Let's go!
Oh! Oh
Fucking goat! Fucking, that's my guy right there! Ain't nobody can tell me nothing! That's my guy!
Olive, you grab onto her. Is there anything that either of you say to Ken before dimension dooring back through the portal?
I whip back the tether to take that with me. And I kind of just spit in his direction.
It becomes dust so quickly. But he gets the message.
As we go, I say, "Take some time to think about what you've done."
As you guys disappear, you're able to hear him scream, "Don't leave me here!" As you dimension door out the rift, it seals itself back together, and Kenneth Ward is left in the 6th circle of hell. Oh my god! Okay. Congratulations, we're out of initiative.
God. I immediately go to her and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Oh, and I add an extra D8 because
I've only taken half damage, but I mean, if it comes
yeah, I cast it
back.
at second level then, and it's gonna be second level, so that's 4d8, but I get an extra d8 because I'm in my chalice form, and I also get an extra d4 because I have my moon sickle. Okay.
Kenneth Ward trapped in the sixth circle of hell. This combat is definitely over.
Guys, but his stuff.
29 points of healing to you, her.
29.
But his
Yes.
stuff.
all
I
of the
wanted
Duke's
to kill that man. No.
the Duke's gear is sadly going to be trapped in the sixth circle as well.
Well, what? As soon as we touch back, first of all, I put myself in front of the Umberly monk, and I look up to. No. First, I'll look to Carrie and say, "I think this is cause for a celebration. Carrie, would you like to play us a song?"
Why, yes, I would love to.
Okay.
And I'm going to start playing on my lute something very soothing, and it is a sea shanty that is almost more of a lullaby.
Sun's getting real low.
Okay.
It's getting real low.
Okay.
It's getting real low, big guy. And to bring the All God Cleric to some clarity.
Okay, this is going to be a DC 25 performance check.
Okay.
To make it a little more appropriate.
Got
Guidance.
this.
Guidance at a d4.
Yeah.
And
What
if
is
you
that?
need to, I can give you an extra d6 if you need it.
Performance? You said you could give me an extra d6?
Yeah, I used my last wheel to give you an extra d6.
Okay. And the DC was a 25?
25.
Wait, I'm so bad at math.
You got this.
That's a 26.
Let's
This is
go,
26.
Thank
baby.
goodness.
I couldn't have done it without it's mud.
You play a soothing lullaby. I'm going to change us over to the RP overlay. We're going to go back to the combat overlay because I don't have the frames properly set up.
That's okay. Who said this is over?
I need to kill this man.
You play a
We
soothing
need the
lullaby.
Duke stuff.
The sixth circle might just handle it itself because of how much damage
I'm
it is.
cooking. I'm cooking.
Okay, got it. You play
Do your thing.
You play a soothing lullaby. And you're able to watch the All God Cleric once again. He looks to Ongo as Ken and her were dispatched as they reappear. He looks over to Ongo and goes, "You!" And then at Cower, you've been playing, he goes, "Ah! A beautiful lullaby, thank you." All right, and the floor is yours. What are you guys doing?
Bring him back. Please, all God cleric, let us enact your holy justice. For you.
I was under the assumption that sending damned souls to where they belong was my duty. But if you would like to remove his soul from his physical being and allow his soul to go where it must, then I shall bring him back. Are my generals in agreement?
We take a second to prepare spells and attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise
assume
you.
you-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I promise you he will be going back there once we finish him here.
Let it be made clear that beings of the material plane without assistance from imbued items are not meant to walk in realms such as that. He may be dead or changed by the time that he returns.
We just need a couple of things from him. So time is of the essence. Please.
He takes his sword out once again. And everyone here give me a perception check.
I did.
Guidance.
Ow, I hit my chest too hard.
21?
7.
7.
9.
This is perception.
15.
15?
This is perception.
Yes.
30.
30? Mud and Cowrie, you guys are able to recognize as he kind of holds up his sword. It was that thing, her, that you weren't able to notice before. It looks like the gauntlet of his sword, once again, I believe I explained this before, has tubing connecting like into his forearm, and you're able to watch as he struggles. You're able to watch as crimson glowing blood comes out of his arm and is pumped into the hilt of his sword as he once again stabs it through reality. His blood is allowing him to channel this magic into his blade to cast these spells.
And is this magic, like, does it, like, is it the fact that, like, is this magic a foreign thing? And, like, that's, this foreign thing in his blood is, like, what's making him, like,
I mean, so, an excellent theory, nothing that I can confirm.
Okay.
As he plunges his sword in once again.
Also, sorry, that was a 31.
And it's, oh, I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
Actually,
That changes everything.
The DC was a 32.
Fuck!
He looks and says in a pained voice, I am unsure how long he has been in there. Time passes differently in other planes.
I don't let him finish. As soon as it's open, I go in to get him.
As he cuts the portal open, he plunges his hands in and with immense strength is going to hold it open for you guys to have access to the sixth circle. If you guys wish to go in after Ken.
Are we going in or are we pulling him out?
I was gonna pull him out since I have that
She's still
invulnerability.
invulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're looking to just grab him and pull him out of the portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want help with the strength check to pull him out? Because
I mean, there might not be anything left.
I'll stand by too to help.
Yeah,
If there's
we'll be
something
on
to pull.
standby.
Yeah.
I've got healing ready. I've got cure wounds ready to go for anyone. Maybe if Ken is like about to die when he's going through the portals, I'll give him a first level cure wounds just so we can finish him off the way we need to.
Okay, absolutely incredible. As you are, all of you are able to notice, like in this open portal, you are able to see Kenneth Ward. And the amount of time that has passed, you're unsure if it's the amount of damage that has been done to him, or if it's like that time has just moved faster in this like fucking abyssal plane. He looks terrible. His cloak, his hat, his corset have all been shredded by the constant exposure to the elements. It looks like the sleeves were cut off of his jacket. The hat brim has been shaved down to almost be like closer to like a trilby or like a bowler hat, basically. And you're able to notice large swaths of it are just missing from his chest, from his back, from his sides. You're able to notice that his tentacles are shriveled and dried like calamari. Like, it almost looks like they are basically fried, as his skin has been rubbed raw from the sand pelting into his face, as you're able to see like muscle and like sinew underneath with one eye that is completely gone. That has been dried out, crumbled to dust as he is blind in one eye. All of you reach in. Why is the music so quiet? Olive, you reach in to grab Ken.
Mm-hmm.
As he sees you, as he looks back and reaches out to you to grab your hand to be pulled back.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I go over to him and I grab his hand and say, "Get up, old man. We're not done."
As you grab onto his hand, Olive, you are able to hear a whip crack made of fire and brimstone and muscle is able to crack and latches around his like around his waist as you grab onto his forearm as a whip latches around his waist, okay?
Okay.
You are able to watch as an enormous figure lands holding on to the other end of this whip, and you are able to notice a cow-skulled Baylor of the Sixth Circle of Hell, 6 spirals to her horns, Yasa, 6 spirals, looks to you, Olive, and goes, "This one is mine," and is going to attempt to drag him back towards herself.
You cannot harm me here. He's mine.
Yasa 6 spirals looks to you. Her whip has like 6 different like almost like a cat's tail. What's it called again? Yeah, like a cat's tail basically. As it moves on her command like she's flexing a muscle as she tries to whip you in the eye to blind you, and it just pings harmlessly off of your protective barrier.
Don't worry, you can have him back in a minute, or however time works here.
This is gonna be, I'm gonna ask for everyone here if you're gonna step in to help, because Yasa stares through the portal and Cowrie.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna step in front of Cowrie.
Wait, can I?
Oh, wait! Oh, sorry.
Am I like right? Like, does she see us before we see her?
You both see each other at the exact same time.
Yikes.
In that split second, I want to try and activate my masquerade tattoo. Just to not look like me.
Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. As she, yeah, go right ahead, no problem at all.
You could do Delilah,
Can I?
but we
can I
don't know
just-
that. We don't.
Yeah,
know.
you do. Ken told you.
Oh,
Can I
right,
just-
yeah.
I turn into Delilah.
You turn into Delilah,
I'll turn into Delilah.
and Yasa's kind of demeanor kind of shifts a little bit and goes, "You mean to tell me that you found everyone else except for the one that I was looking for?"
Yes.
What?
You're fired.
Perfect.
And now, kind of like turns attention back to Olive and goes, "This one will be sent back to me when you are done with him.
Of course.
And although I am unable to reach you here, know that the moment you step foot back in the arbor, unless you bring miracles in tow, I will flay you myself."
You will not recognize me the next time you see me.
Okay.
I will bring miracles upon miracles upon miracles. Because I am Umberlee's chosen, Yasa.
With that, your protective barrier coats Kenneth Ward as well as the whip retracts away from him as you are able to grab his hand, jump backwards, pull him through the portal, and the Terran reality seals as Yasa's cow skull, 6 barrels, glowing orange eyes is the last thing you see before it is closed off.
Can I try to grapple Ken again before he does anything?
I don't think he's gonna do anything.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Well, before he goes invisible and we can't
That's true.
find him or some shit.
I cast Enhance Ability at 3rd level. I give you advantage on strength checks. I also give AJ advantage on strength checks too, so he can help out.
Yeah, help out. Because I got a 17.
With a 17, you are able to easily grapple Kenneth
Thank
Ward.
goodness.
But as you look at Kenneth Ward, so how do you grapple him?
I think like as Olive kind of flings him in, I immediately like snatch him and like I'm holding his body, but like his head is like facing outwards to like see everybody else and not see me. I'm just kind of holding onto his body.
You have his neck and you have his waistband, and you're just like you're keeping him on his feet. He would be laying on the ground right now.
Okay.
And as he is on his feet, you are able to look at him, and something about Kenneth Ward, you're able to see again. Horribly injured. I'm talking like 1 hit point. The fact that he's alive at all is incredible. And you are able to notice something horrifying. Because I can't find the right tunes for this. I keep going back and forth between a lot, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay.
You look at Kenneth Ward's back, and you are able to see that the Duke's jacket has been completely destroyed. No longer a magical item. These items are gone from the Duke forever. And on Ken's back, you are able to notice that there are whip marks across his back. Like Yasa was already there, because Yasa was already there. Again, you have no idea how much time passed. And these whip marks are in the sign of a large pentagram.
Dexterity on that woman.
Is she like seeing this, like she wanted to kill him, or like
You have no idea. All you know is that there's a large pentagram on the back of Kenneth Ward as you are holding him up.
Is it like what the fucking in the arbor are they called lawmen or what?
They're called the Pardoners.
Partners. Is that like what the
Partners.
partners have?
It looks exactly like an upside down sheriff's star.
So he already died. Then
Well, it looks like
No,
he
they
was
were
marked.
trying to-
Yeah.
They were trying to do the same thing. Cause like, Lawman, the body he took was like Wolfman Savage or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He took over his body. I think they were trying to do that to Ken.
They're about to put a demon into his body, so then he'll become a pardoner.
Yeah.
Or-
Amazing recollection of lore. Scratch that. Reverse it.
They're gonna turn him into a demon and turn him into a pardoner.
And then he would freaking hunt us down again.
Yeah. So wait a minute.
We're putting a pin in this right now.
Can I do a
Nip it
dispel
in the
magic
bud.
on the pen? Is the pentagram magical? Does it have a?
The pentagram is magical, yes.
Can I do a dispel magic on it and break the connection?
As you, oh my god! Go ahead, roll a d20, get a 19 or a 20.
Ah!
Bardic!
That doesn't matter, it's just a roll!
I flipped my coin. Fuck!
You got it.
That's a nat 1.
As you attempt to break this connection, whatever like ambient plant growth moss mud has on his arms, they die and they wither as you are unable to break this connection.
God damn it.
okay, so what does this mean,
Damn it.
gang? Does this mean we have
Ask
to
the
keep
god
him around?
to do it for us. He's our friend, right?
All god cleric to break it.
I'm just right here. I'm just standing and watching you all work your
You're just a
holy
chill
ways.
little guy. Is that what I'm hearing?
Little guy? Little bro, you are half of my size. Up your protein, you metal monstrosity.
I need
Is-
8 gallons of piss.
Can I make an arcana check? If we, like, break the pentagram or, like, manage to remove it from him, will that change anything?
If that's the path we're going down for this arc and you want to essentially flay Kenneth Ward, yeah, that would work.
It
Or
would?
like,
Or just
Or disrupt it in some way.
disrupt it. Yeah.
or
I
what if we,
like if I take my dagger and like cross a line through it, is that enough?
or
We are
would we
getting
need
to
to
the...
like de-skin him?
I can use my saw and just like shave his back off.
Can I use a guiding bolt and the radiant magic of it breaks it?
At what point does it work?
Do you
We'll
know?
do
What if we return him to Yasa with no tentacles? Do octopuses regrow tentacles?
Yeah, they
They-
can.
They
I don't
would,
think the
yes.
state of his body matters.
We need to
Yeah.
burn him.
His soul.
He's not. Well, here's the thing. He's also not. He's also not physically healthy enough to regrow tentacles right now.
Mhm.
Kenneth Ward has been defeated. Kenneth Ward is laying before you, dying.
He's not defeated till we're done with him.
Yeah. I didn't hear no bell.
and as you guys playing this, just to be clear, this was the music that we started this session with. Just like this fucking Ocean's 11 bullshit, and now we are discussing filleting a main villain.
I do a quick first level bare minimum cure wounds on him just so he doesn't die, I think.
Okay, yeah, you stabilize him. He's conscious and he's in a lot of pain, but he's stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah, I
On
stabilize.
the
Is it-
concept of flaying Drew, is there a can Frankenstein's monster look over his body to harvest and see if there's something that I can take for myself? Like, can I take a
Frankenstein's-
tentacle or are they all cooked?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check. Give me a DC 17 medicine check.
Anyone wanna
guidance.
help me?
And as he's doing that, I'll turn to the All God Cleric and point to the pentagram. Can you dispel this, please?
Hey, Cowrie, can I get a Bardic?
Bardic. Add a D6.
The All God Cleric goes, I will need to rest afterwards, but I can certainly try.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you.
I got an 18.
You got an
Those are
18?
My friends.
Tucked in between, so again, it's like a skirt of tentacles, tucked between some of them, you were able to find one healthy tentacle that if you wish to take it, you can.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and describe that to me.
That was a pure evil laugh that just came out of you.
The saw turns on, and I'll be like, you guys think about it, like whatever else you want to cut off. This is just like the trial run for me.
I'm still just stabilizing Ken so he doesn't die before we can
Someone
Can I-
cauterize. Someone cauterize the wound.
cauterize it.
Can someone just shoot me?
No. Can I make an Arcana check
No.
to see if the All God Cleric can't fix this? Like what? I don't
Think
know.
he's
I need the
lying?
insight.
We don't have a lot of time for him to do this.
Yeah,
You think
yeah.
he's lying?
I go to him and I say, please, quickly, we don't have much time left.
Okay.
You don't have much time left.
Okay, he's going to try. So I need each of you to do me a favor right now. Everyone here, roll 1d10. What the number that I'm looking for is a 9, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna re-roll on 10s, but I'm looking for a 9.
I got an 8.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
I got a 9!
Okay.
That's a 9
That's
as
a
well,
9
Nico.
too.
That's a 9,
Nine
yes.
as well.
Oh.
I got a 2.
You got a 2?
I don't think it
All right.
matters.
Well,
Let's go,
because we
boss.
got 2 9s here.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
going
go!
I'm gonna need everyone
Three
here
boys.
to roll a d4, and one of you has to hit a 4, okay?
Okay. I feel sick.
I
feel
got
sick
1.
I got a 2.
4!
Oh, thank God.
What are the odds?
Yes, Moss.
They were 1 and 5!
Very appropriate music.
I fucking wasted my 4th level spell, but this is great.
Oh, it
I'm
was
happy
not a
with
waste. It was great.
Not a waste.
He immediately got out of it, so.
The All God Cleric in his calm state kneels before Kenneth Ward. That's insane! Kneels before Kenneth Ward and says, to any god that may be listening, to all the gods that are, I call upon you with clarity of mind for you to grant me the power to prevent this man from harming or stealing or lying to anyone else. You watch as the All God Cleric takes his sword and plunges it straight up, an immense amount of pain as he does this. And as his sword disappears all the way to the hilt, he moves it ever so slightly, so that a ray of holy sunlight explodes out of the tear and slams into Kenneth Ward's back as the All-God Cleric says, I wish for this man to not be subject to that demon's grasp. And as his arm is burned black, the skin is horribly injured, you're able to watch as this sunlight bathes Kenneth Ward's back in the same cauterizing light, and from shoulder to hip bone, Kenneth Ward's back is seared black with Lathander's holy light, and completely removes any ties he has to the sixth circle of hell.
Whoa.
Jesus.
He used a wish spell?
Yes, he did.
Ah!
Counterspell. No, I'm just kidding.
Counters.
Roll a 19.
Kenneth Ward is laying there in an immense amount of pain. And you were able to notice, all of you, that his eye has been disintegrated. One of his ears has been dried to the point where it has crumbled off. His mouth is beginning to kind of fuse in the corners. You're able to see that almost instinctually, he reaches for one of his weapons, and you're able to see that the metal has been rusted in such a way that as he tries to draw, they just disintegrate. His other pistol and his shotgun fall apart. He is in tatters. He's in ruins. As he... I suppose that if I discounted my services, that wouldn't do me much good.
It's worth a shot.
He turns, and with one good eye, he looks over to you, Cowrie, and says, well then, if you would slip one gold piece into my vest, then I can be the greatest scout you've ever seen. I know of people in the Fist, relationships that could be so useful to you once I'm back on my feet.
I crouch down in front of him. I say, you know, tempting offer, but I'll do it myself.
Kind of cocks his head to look over towards Olive and goes, what about you, Captain? Do you concur?
Of course. But before you go, I want to know something. How did you do it? How did you infiltrate our ships and attack the Duke?
Easily. Because you're all amateurs.
That's what that says about you.
Deal with that later.
Meanwhile.
Say the box.
Ow! Okay.
Say the box. I was looking for specifics, but I think I've gotten all I need to know.
Anybody else?
Question, DM, before we kill him, I just want some clarification. If we kill him, they're not going to try to do the same thing to him when he goes back, correct? It was just because his body was in.
This is the end of Kenneth Ward. This is the end of Kenneth Ward. You will, wherever his soul goes past this, he has been prohibited from ever accessing from the sixth circle by Lathander's holy light.
Okay.
Whatever hell or heaven he happens to come across, whatever afterlife he is destined for, this is the end of him on this plane.
Okay. I would like to go over to Kenneth Ward and take whatever portion, and I know there's not much, even if it's kind of rugged. I would like to derobe him of the Duke's robe and take the hat off and walk away.
Whatever tatters there are, you're able to remove them as you remove the corset and the jacket and the hat from him and reclaim, even though it's destroyed, what was the Duke's.
I kind of look between Olive and Cowrie and her, and I just very quietly say, we should kill him quick. I don't like drawing this out.
I believe her called Dibs.
Yes.
Yeah.
As I am still raging, I will put the Duke's stuff down nicely in like a little pile. I will walk over quietly to Ken. I will take out my great axe with my one hand as I'm still raging. I turn to Ken and I say, any last words?
You watch as Ken ever so weakly tries to like crawl, like just again, he's not getting far. It's like an inch, an inch, an inch, and not even like kind of like turning to look at you momentarily. He goes, like still trying to move. He goes, and this definitely is a sentence that probably he as he says to you. Her. Surely, as your organization grows, you could use someone of my expertise. Let's be reasonable here.
No. And I immediately take the great axe and I cut it right on his neck and like dehead him.
As with one swift chop of your great axe, Kenneth Ward is beheaded. And as you watch as the blood begins to drain from his head and from his neck, this blue, thick liquid coating the ruts in between these stone pathways, you watch as, for one final time, his muscles contracting, his camouflage activates as his head and body go invisible before returning to view once more, as Kenneth Ward lays before you, dead.
I just feel a little sick.
I'd like to take Ken's head.
You take Ken's, okay?
Yeah.
Just to have.
I'm gonna give it to the Duke.
No, yeah, actually, I changed my mind. I really like that idea. Let's do that.
The All God Cleric comes up to you, and says, I would appreciate that offering. That's a wonderful gift.
Thank you. I hope he likes it.
And again, the All God Cleric looks very wounded from just this combat alone. With no one attacking him, it looks like all this damage was done by him just casting these spells. As he goes, Mud, you mentioned being sick to the pit of your stomach. I believe it is because you are hungry. Hungry for food, hungry for power, hungry to forge bonds that even the deepest of prayers could not fracture. To all of you, let us feast this evening in victory.
Absolutely.
Woo!
The All God Cleric says, I shall get my deacon upon it. I shall do it now! And the All God Cleric is going to turn and walk away and begin to begin thundering up the stairs once again to go and begin arranging a feast for all of you to meet your cult leaders. And I need one final perception check from everyone. Yes, Mud. Yes, Moss, what's up?
I turn to Cowra and I go, isn't the deacon the one who betrayed him and had sold Ken away? Or was that just like a wild accusation?
Betrayed's a big word.
I think she was
okay.
trying to keep the peace, as it were.
Guidance.
19.
Natural 20.
Natural
Yeah,
20.
baby.
I got a 25.
25.
Olive is not paying attention to the All God Cleric. She is covering what's left of Ken's body in gold.
Nice.
Olive covering the body
Mud
in
helps
gold.
you with that.
AJ,
I got a 24.
More than okay for all of you. You all passed this check. There's one final hole that wasn't closed. And it was, how did Ken manage to get him all the way here? Like, he didn't because him can't breathe the door. How did he get him all the way here? And I'm gonna say that while Olive is like tossing coins and treasure onto what remains of Ken's body, as AJ, you maybe like flip him over to like see if there's like a better tentacle there. Cowrie looking for any other possessions. Your axe still dripping with the blue blood of Kenneth Ward. Mud, just a pit in your stomach as you're seeing all of this happen.
I don't like watching a man beg for his life. It's bringing back too many memories.
What you guys are able to notice is that tucked away inside of the jacket, underneath the corset, you guys are able to notice the handkerchief. The only addition to Kenneth's wardrobe outside of what the Duke's clothing that he was wearing. And Darby, the natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
With a natural 20, you immediately get you get a ping just on your trinket senses. This is a magical item. This handkerchief is a magical item.
We cannot do anything to that handkerchief until we
What is
get
it?
off the island and out of all God's clerics' reach.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check.
Is this handkerchief him?
10.
Oh, we saw him.
With a 10,
Hey,
Oh,
Mr.
I
Here.
didn't see
Oh,
it.
right, yeah.
it's an all black handkerchief. It's in the form of like a square, basically. You begin kind of looking at it, and it isn't until you kind of like bring it down to look down at it that as you look down, you are able to see gold silhouetted on like a black square, essentially. And you're able to notice, like, as you just to make it make sense, as you kind of like kneel down to like trying to like get a better look at this.
Yeah, I flatten it on the floor.
As you flatten it on the floor, it and expands out to a 5 foot a 5 foot cube, basically, and you are able to see a portable hole that has thousands of gold pieces inside.
I snatched it off the ground really quick. So before the All God Cleric, and I shove
Well, it's
it
still
into-
ours. It's still ours because we killed him. We won the spoils.
Yes.
But also that,
Portable
and just so you all know, that is the All God Cleric's gold.
That's our gold.
Our
That's
gold.
our gold.
Do you think he's gonna see it like that? Do you think? Well, if he sees it at all.
He doesn't have to
He's
see
not-
it at all. He's gone. He went to go make us dinner.
Yeah, that is true. He is gone.
Can I do a quick perception check of this place to like... I do a detect magic, and I do a ritual detect magic, and I walk around this place and see if there's anything like important or any like... I'm actually looking for anything that has Umberlee's magic to it.
So you get the sense. So you are able to watch Umberlee's magic. I mean, you would come across the.
Not like the divine weapon, obviously, but like anything that might be connected to it, or like anything that might help us with that.
I see what you're thinking, like a godly weapon.
Yeah. Something like that would help us with that, because I would imagine like if they've been stuck here for so long and like the mouth is all clogged up, where would you like keep like the important information about such a thing? And this might be a place for that.
As you try to like, you start looking around for like Umberlee's, like anything that has like Umberlee's magic. The monk comes up to you, this like weird looking monk, and he kind of like he stops you, and you're able to notice that his like arms, like although being totally bone, no muscle whatsoever, begin to like almost regrow in a way, as you're able to see like almost like seawater veins are climbing their way up his arms, like slowly stitching him back together. As he comes up to you and he says, "Are you looking for anything that may represent this?" And he kind of gestures to his arm.
I think so.
You do not need to trouble yourself, because my travelers, my fellow travelers and I, we brought nothing that holds her magic. Because we hold her magic. There is nothing in this room that is worthy of her great dark gift.
Is there anything in this room besides yourself that can help your chosen one recover what was lost?
Recover what was lost. That is her specialty. That is the weapons that she wields. The weapons she imbues with her power. Everything here is of dry land. Everything here comes from deep within the earth, comes from high atop mountains, but nothing in this room comes from the depths of the sea. This room is hideous.
Yeah. I mean, oh, bye.
What a weird man.
Damn, Drew
Oh,
got a
man.
standing desk and he has been unstoppable.
Let's go!
Before he goes, I want to take his hands before he slinks off.
Mhm.
Thank you. I am indebted to you.
What you have done already.
I cannot hear you, my child.
Oh, okay, not a problem. I'll speak
now
louder.
I can.
What you have done for us already. Olivine Terraborg, my life is yours. My travelers, their lives are yours as well. I wish for us to have a ritual after the feast that will show you what we have to offer, that will bond you to her grace even more than you already are, that will prove that we are worthy of serving.
I look forward to that. What can I call you?
In accordance,
Don't laugh at me. I can do it.
in accordance with our customs, it is not proper for us to share our names, for we are not creatures who can swim to the depths of your soul. We have been branded by the other cults here, worshipping their false dry idols. We have died and we have bled for you, but we are not yet worthy. For now, you may call me what they call me, the non-believers. You may call me the weird one.
Well, weird one. You have proven yourself worthy to me in this room. I look forward to meeting your other travelers. But go tell them. Tell them how worthy you are in my eyes.
Yes, yes, your holiness, at once.
and you watch as he makes his way away from you and up the stairs.
I'm starving. Let's eat.
Yeah, let's see. And I'm like holding Ken's bald head, like carrying it in my hands, cradling it.
And with
What'd you say?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yippee!
And with that celebration of victory, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh my
I'm
god.
hungry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all having a good time?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Mud
yes,
is
yes,
the
yes,
alarm
yes.
bells in Mud's brain. It's full Kill Bill sirens in his head right now. He's like,
What?
I don't like how these things are looking to me. This is getting
What?
scary. I don't know if I don't know if it's a bit anymore. I'm scared.
Calories having their first inklings of, I think we might be the bad guys.
Yeah.
No.
Mud is
No.
not hungry. Mud is not starving.
Calorie
Mud is
was-
scared.
Good night, McClover.
Good night,
Good
McClover.
night.
Calorie was watching Mud watch all of this and was like, oh.
no.
But it's Ken.
It's
I
Ken.
know, but
He was a bad,
No.
bad guy. He was a bad,
No,
bad
when
guy.
Olive started
Mwah.
talking to the weird one, that's when Mud was
Ugh.
like,
There
"Oh,
goes my hero.
I love him so
there
deeply.
goes my octopus."
Watch him as,
Watch him as
he
he
goes.
goes.
Yes. Oh, Ken, he was
Good night,
so
sweet
wonderful.
prince.
Alive for
Don't
for a year, for 53 weeks exactly. Crazy.
Don't worry, guys. He
Wow.
will live on my body somewhere.
You're
Yes.
getting a tattoo of him?
I took his
He
leg.
took his leg.
Oh.
Matcher has
Matching
his
and
head.
tattoos for the crew.
Doing his head too.
No, we're giving it to the Duke.
Just like two heads. I am gonna give it to the Duke, and I think the Duke's gonna be a little freaked out, but
I was gonna say, does he want that?
Trophy.
no, but
Soccer
that's my
game.
plan.
Listen,
Trophy.
Mud. Listen, you guys are scaring me. You're scaring me.
What?
Would it be scarier if we were like this all the time, or just like really intense on one dude? Some
No,
of
we're
the
just
time?
playing the part.
It
We're
was-
just playing the part.
Watching a man who has been stripped of literally nothing beg for his life in the only way he knows how is like Mud's like, we should have just put a bullet through his skull. We should have just put a bullet we should have just put a bullet through his skull.
Well,
I
we
don't
were
like
trying, but then the
I
Alga
mean,
Claire
yeah.
tossed him into hell. I thought
Yeah.
he was just gonna go bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
They
really
got more
said,
elaborate than
"Wait,
that."
demons, we need him first. Cleansed him and then killed him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But then it was like when
Yeah. What's up?
it was when you guys were talking to him, and then it was when Olive was talking to the weird one and Mud went, I don't like the parallels I'm seeing here. I don't like that I recognize this pattern.
But
I'm
all
just playing
this,
the part. I'm an
Hey,
actor.
don't do that.
I'm an actor.
Okay,
All
but you did
these-
drop the part when the man left. You kept playing it.
oh man.
I played the part for the weird one.
Be
And
careful,
then he
Kate.
left, and then you went, oh, the part's still on.
Be careful,
you went,
Kate. I can carry
"Who's
two
hungry?"
heads in my hand.
Yeah. You did this, you went, I'm starving, as the rest of us was like,
I'm hungry.
Emma, let it! Here's the thing too. Mud was fully ready to be like, I'm not hungry, and then he went, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You can say whatever you want.
And also to speak.
I'm just a chill guy.
Olive just Jay
Is
chilling
Olive
right
getting
now.
hungry for power?
No.
Olive!
Oh yeah.
Been hungry for
Olive,
power.
Been
Olivine,
hungry for power.
Emerald, blue-skinned, greeny Terraborg? No way.
I'm
Olive
about to be
who
like Blue Lives Matter.
Looked in the mirror back at the Triple S Tavern and put the Wall King's crown on her head.
Yeah.
Do we
oh my
remember
gosh,
this?
Not
Yes,
that.
yes, I forgot about that.
I also am so amazed that you
Olive
guys.
is a bad character, isn't she? You made her to be a bad guy, and we all played along. Fuck.
What are you talking about, Gab?
8.
I was talking to Kate one time, and I went, "Should I bring Olive's family back?" And Kate went, "No." And Kate went, "She has a new family now."
Guys, you guys, obviously, you guys.
Obviously.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I meant, yeah.
God, I'm so happy with how that went. Oh my
Just a
God,
little
Ken's
bit,
dead.
just a little bit, just a taste.
I am so, from the bird's eye view. First of all, I'm the best players in the world. This is amazing. You guys
We're the
rock.
best DM in the world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And first of all, I am so impressed by how you guys immediately fucking chewed the scenery, being like, oh, like you guys played this so well, where even if you didn't like actually physically attack Ken, you preventing him from going places caused all of this to happen. Like, this was a collaborative effort through and through. Incredible job. Very quickly, the amount of like improv storytelling of like how that of like hell and everything. I'm like all these pieces are fitting together of like all these aspects of this world. And the way that you guys masterfully, through both luck in the game and narratively, were like, Ken can never come back in any way, like ever at all. There's no way. Because you guys can probably see where I was going of like, oh, Ken's gonna become like an agent of Yasa, or like an agent of like the six, like in like a similar vein of like, oh, she needs like an enforcer. Well, here's Ken. And she's basically like was in the middle of the ritual when you guys got him back. Nope, he's just dead. He's just fully dead. He's just never coming back.
Yasa's like standing there with her whip going, I'm waiting.
We're never gonna be able to go to the Arbor again. We
That was
will all
already
need
true.
godly weapons before we do that.
No, but also that Olive going, I'm Umberly's chosen.
I'm gonna bring miracle upon miracle.
Yeah. Do whatever you want, baby.
Upon
Can I make-
miracles upon miracles.
Can I make a retroactive insight check?
Can
How
I
much of that
also?
is an act, and how much?
Can
of
I
that
also?
No. Everyone put
To
the
Kate!
dice down.
No.
To me, as a person?
Yes.
I wanna
No,
make-
not Kate,
Well,
but
on Olivine. I will make an insight check on my girlfriend.
Sure.
I'll give advantage.
I got
Somebody.
a 10.
What's that?
I'll take that advantage. I'll
Yeah,
take
go
it.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
AJ, you're with me, right? AJ, you're with me, right?
12.
19.
I got a 12.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I give counter guidance.
They're trying to find out if you're a sick fuck right now.
Yeah.
16.
She's just a chill gal, guys.
I'm just a chill dude. Look at AJ. AJ and I are chill guys.
Look how I ended up.
I look so
AJ
normal.
is
This is what happened.
absolutely
Not normal.
fucking insane.
This is what
AJ,
happened.
every time we kill someone, chops a piece of their body off and attaches it to a
Frankenstein's
stone.
monster.
It's gonna be it's gonna it's gonna be crazy when you get the all god cleric's arm, and then you could potentially use the magic. on
No!
blood.
No. Hold on. Well, because also
I
like
get another arm?
and also
Where are you gonna put
Glorious
it?
evolution.
I don't know. I'm
Right
gonna become
here.
like the
Put it on
Ben
your
10
chest.
forearms guy. I'll just
You
become
like
Zero
attach
Grievous.
the tentacle under your one arm and basically becomes
I was gonna make the
Beetle
tentacle my
Props.
other leg, because I have one more disposable limb, and then I could just start adding stuff.
you know the most
God.
normal guy in the party.
Put the tentacle on like your belly button.
It's great.
Oh,
No,
Tripod.
that's too
I
close.
said-
That's too close.
I
That's too
said to
close.
Kate before the belly button I was gonna make it a tail, and she was like, "You have a
Ooh,
leg."
that's fun. I'm
That
into
is
that.
fun.
Ooh.
Well,
Listen, I love that the objectively we're a weird group, but the person who is objectively the most insane fucking looking is also the person who absolutely you'd be like, hey, how's it going? And they'd be like, not much. How about you?
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
fun.
Everyone looks at me like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, what
I
are
was
you
a
talking
brain in a
about?
jar. Okay, the world is mine now.
Exactly.
Say
Everything's a positive.
goodbye,
The world is my oyster.
Welcome to the
As soon as Miku
60s.
starts playing.
Oh, and also, I think it was Darby who noticed it first, but mechanically of how the All God Cleric works is something that I think you guys figured out how it works. I would assume so.
that
He
he
can
takes
cast
damage?
a 9th level spell.
Yes.
And he
He
took
did?
damage.
He did,
He
yes.
took a lot. He cast
Hmm.
Wish. He cast Wish.
That's a
Oh,
ninth
does he
level
does he
spell.
take damage
That's the
per
most
level?
powerful spell in all of D&D.
He takes.
It's like go.
Well, no. Well, here's what it was. I had you roll a D10 and re-roll 10s, and then I had you roll a D4.
Because there's no 10th level spell.
There are no 10th level spells.
I
Whenever you
wanted
got,
a 9.
whenever you rolled a D10, that was deciding the level of the spell that he was going to cast. And then so he has 4 spells per level. The D4 is to determine what spell is going to be cast of that level.
So we got lucky. We got really
You got
lucky.
very
that we-
lucky.
We
yes.
picked 9th level and we picked Wish.
Wish.
Yes.
Oh man.
What else has he got at 9th level, Drew?
Is this like the most?
I'm not gonna tell you. Oh.
You saw him start to go though, right? You saw him start to go. Oh yeah.
What's up?
Is he going to be the hardest person to kill in all of the campaign?
He's the most mechanically interesting. It is possible that if you just bum rush him and just go all out, you could probably kill him in like 2 rounds. He might take some of you with him, but
Nah, baby, I got so much healing in my body.
Gab, I think if a lot of bad things happen, like timeline-wise, he won't be the hardest person in the campaign. From
That'll
the
be
vague
Olive.
memories of things that I remember that Drew told me, I
oh
feel
fuck.
like there's a chance that he's not.
I can't. I'm remembering now that I spoiled the whole game to Nico, and luckily over the course of like 6 months he just forgot all of it. So
Yeah, but
Well-
guys, just talk enough, and then my brain will like remember.
Yeah,
it.
well, because we don't know how he works in his calm state. He's probably less mechanically powerful in his calm state.
Yeah, but
So-
can you force him to stay in the calm state if he doesn't want to be in it?
Carrie, just
I-
play Freebird on loop.
But I also wonder, since we're all kind of chosen, if we can somehow like calm him down, whatever that may be, or our effects will somehow take effect on him, kind of like Cowries has.
Yeah, is
see.
he feeling hungry? Does he always feel hungry? Does he I don't know what the rest of them were.
Well, 'cause
does he
also-
have a lot of pestilence in him?
Well, and also it's the matter of, because next session you're gonna be meeting all of you. So okay, private rooms, escorted by the All God Cleric himself. Gonna meet all of your cult leaders, get dressed, get ready for a feast. There's still the mystery of why he is this way, as well as what his plans are for the future. But all I know is that Kenneth Ward is dead here and now. Congratulations, guys. Godspeed, Ken. And to never come back.
Ah,
Well, with that, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Will we get to see the Duke next session so I can give him my things?
You want him
my
to come
gifts?
to shore? Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Wait.
no.
Because the
no.
All God Cleric remembers Charlotte Withers, would they remember?
He'll
the
remember the
Duke
Duke.
Yeah, yeah.
and
He
Rahi?
should probably
We have a hole.
stay in bed. or
However,
something.
Rahi did mention that you guys never fought the All God Cleric. He just heard of you. And it seems that unless you want to remind him of that, he's not going to, like, that's not going to be a persistent thing. Again, like, in his angered state, it very much is like, whoever he's looking at is the problem. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
You could always
We al-
just bring back. I already forgot his name. Oh, not Obo. What the hell's his name?
Ungo.
He just wants to be like,
Ungo.
Ungo, come back.
Yeah, anytime you need to distract him, just
I'll
bring
go
back
come
Ongo.
back.
We also have a bag of holding and a portable hole now, so you can just throw the head in there, and we'll give it to him.
You have a portable hole full of...
It's not a freezer. Like,
We're not gonna be it's not gonna be there for that long.
Hey, do you guys have bagged ice for like $5 a bag? I need to pour it into my portable hole real quick.
Yes, of course.
See, I need to give this to the Duke, but I also need Rahi to be there, so then I look a little sexy, you know?
With this fucking head.
As if she wouldn't
Yeah.
just fuck you right now if you asked. It's just...
Please,
I've
please,
never
please.
met a more down bad woman than fucking Rocky.
Well, yeah, well, no, truly, like the personality shift. Also, just to speak on that for 1 second, I have never felt more sexual tension than the last time that her and Rahi talked, and like she was like, "Come on, make a move." But she's never gonna say that to you, and so you were like, "Okay, yeah, like we're buddies." bye. And she's like,
Yeah, there was so much sexual tension on Rocky's side alone because her was just like, "What's up?
Yeah.
What you have for breakfast?" And
As
Rocky
she's
would have been like,
ripping-
"You, if you had let me."
and she's ripping underwear in half, just totally
Oh my
casually.
gosh.
Okay, anything else?
Rocky's internal monologue. I am way too horny to talk to this woman right now.
She has to leave. She has to leave.
Yeah.
I have to go.
And
address
internally,
something.
her is like, I can't believe Rahi has a crush on Calorie. Meanwhile, Rahi is
She
barely
didn't say
getting
that
by.
one time. She did
She
say
did.
that
She
one
did.
time.
Yeah,
You did.
exactly. And now she's
You've given-
jittering at the thought.
The meta. She is. If she had balls, they'd be blue.
Oh, God. Okay, is there anything else not involving Rahi's genitals that we want to go over?
Rest in peace, Kenneth Ward.
R.I.P. Ken. One of
Rest in
my.
hell.
I've been doing this for 3 years now, almost to the day. And Kenneth Ward is easily one of my top 5 favorite NPCs that I've ever made.
Wow.
I'm so glad that he has.
What a man.
We have talked about him so much outside of this game. He's going down in history, all right.
He's going down in history, all right.
Yeah, solid
Herstory.
top 5.
Herstory.
And herstory, of course.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah. Love
Sorry,
him, love,
did you
love
mean
him.
herstory?
How appropriate that he experienced every form of agony, and also his wounds matched the wounds of Cowrie's parents. It's all very symbolic. So,
Right, totally.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Well,
God.
that he was half a man when he died.
yeah. Yeah.
He
Just
also,
like he
like,
always has been.
I do feel bad because he did care for Cowrie, you know? Like, he was a terrible person, but he did care about one thing.
Well, he was a total sociopath. He only sort of cared about one person, and it was Cowrie as a baby.
And that was completely shot. The moment that Cowrie took his
Yeah.
stuff, he was like, okay,
Yeah.
she's dead.
Yeah. Ken cares about one thing, and it's money.
money.
He is Mr.
Here's the
Krabs.
thing. I just watching a man beg for his life is never gonna make Mud feel good.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
That's
also
why it was quick.
yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. No, you
So
chopped his head off. That's the
I chopped
quickest
his
you
head
can
off.
go.
Yeah, you guys did talk to him for a bit though.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
well. It
He
was
had some
important.
things to say.
And here's the thing, he's not Mud's bad guy, so it's
Yeah.
different for Mud. If it had been Slash Claw,
Yeah.
maybe things
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
different. Alrighty.
Crazy. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I
let's-
gotta go to
let's
bed,
wrap
you
this.
guys.
Let's-
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you for coming to the table. Much love. I have the best players in the world. You guys are amazing. And
We
get
have the
excited.
best DM in the world.
Get excited
Best
for
DM
the
in the
next session.
world.
We're gonna have a feast. We're gonna meet cult leaders. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. All right. There we go.